go to the cast. Drop down menu. Active scene. Just pick one, and then come back into it and hit Jeff's live stream. Now you can go back to pre. Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the FDL Blueline as we get ready here for a non-conference hockey game between the Ashwaubenon Jaguars and the. That's the only thing that's going to be an issue with the spot camera is if we move our feet here. So I got to figure out how to make sure that we're not dancing around here. But joining me on the broadcast tonight is Justin Schwartzmiller, or this afternoon, I guess you could say. Justin is going to be our producer, and he's going to call the play-by-play. And also joining me, I consider it a privilege, as instead of sitting at home behind the computer and running things back there, and I shouldn't say just, because without it we would mess all kinds of things up. But here also calling the broadcast with us is my son Caleb Sauer. So gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast here, and I'm going to turn it over to you guys, and maybe later on I'll come up here and jump in on the headset.
Yeah, it's excited to be here in Fond du Lac. We're back for another hockey game. Had one earlier in the year as they took on KMMO. Ended up getting the loss in that game, but it was a very, very good game. Caleb, you excited to be back?
Yeah, we're here in Fond du Lac at the Blue Line, and we got, a non-conference matchup, but we're covering a Badgerland team here in the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and they're still in the mix for the Badgerland Conference, but obviously they had that. They're 2-2 on the year so far, so they're having a good year so far.
Yeah, started off 1-0 in the Badgerland too. They took down Appleton United, and that was on Tuesday, I believe, actually, of this week. So that's always a good way to start your season, to get your first conference win. Anything else? I mean, Caleb, what do you think about this Ashwaubenon team we got coming in here?
Yeah, I think that they're an interesting team. They pose an upset threat. Definitely, they've got 2 wins on the year, so they know how to win. But they've also got two losses, and I'm not gonna lie. When I look at their losses, I'm not too impressed with that. To be honest with you, they lost 7-1 to Arrowhead, and that was in Cornerstone, which is Ashwaubenon's home rink. They also lost 10-0 to Stevens Point, and that was at the Willett Ice Arena. So they started off the season 0-2, and now then they came back and got a win against Kenosha 7-4 at the Thanksgiving tournament, actually, and then they beat Sheboygan 4-2. So.
All right, so we're going to run some ads. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thriven, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fondy Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fondy Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Welcome back here on the pregame show here on Jeff's live streams. Excited to be back here. Caleb, why don't you give us some stats for this Ashwaubenon Jaguars team?
Yeah, we're here. We're live. Fondy's about to go on the ice. You'll be able to see them heading out on the ice pretty soon here. But this Ashwaubenon team, again, 2-2. They're on kind of a 2-game win streak right now, so they're kind of dangerous. They're a dangerous team. And there's the Fond du Lac Cardinals hitting the ice. So Ashwaubenon, their leading scorer is number 14, Braden Becks. 4 games played, 3 goals, 2 assists for 5 total points on the year. Followed by number 7, Cade Dorn, 2 goals, 2 assists, and 4 points as well. Followed by number 8, Henry Laurent, or Laurent. Did you get that pronunciation?
Laurent.
Laurent, okay. 4 games played, 3 goals, 1 assist for 4 total points on the year. In net today is going to be number 1, Justin Pintar. 4 games played, again, 2 wins, 2 losses, 6.04 goals against average, and a .793 save percentage on the year. Ashwaubenon typically gets off to a slower start as they've been getting outscored 10-6 here in the first period. Penalties so far on the year, their power play percentage is sitting at 38.5%, and their PK percentage is sitting around 88.9%. So.
Yeah, and it's pretty even. I mean, they've taken 9 penalties and have given up, have 13 total power plays. So, I mean, you're not looking too bad right now. We're going to give you some stats from the Fondy Cardinals, and then we're going to send it over to the interview. I believe Jeff got an interview with Coach Ryan Saracen. He's nodding his head, so yes. So, Cardinals this year 2-2. I mean, overall, I think Coach Ryan Saracen would want to have a better start than that. They had a tough game against a very good opponent, KMMO, that had a total of 5 of their top 7 scorers come back, and they lost the first one of the year. And I believe actually they've won 2 straight as well, or they split 1-1.
Yeah, so they're on a 2-game winning streak as well, as they had beaten Bayport, and they also had just coming off a huge win against Appleton United.
Fondy's 2-2. Goals per game, 2.75. Goals against per game, 2.25. 27% power play, which last year was a struggle for this Fondy Cardinals team, but that's been very good so far. Want to get that penalty kill up that right now is only sitting at about 76.9%. Leading in points this year is Blake Spees with 6, tied with Will Mothi and Drake Dianovich. Goals leader is Mothi and Spees are both tied with 3. Assist leader is Dianovich with 4. And Maddox King comes in 4th with all 3. So usually we're excited. Normally we get to see Spencer Schober, but today we're going to see Lucas Zimmerman. Only had a 1 minute of total action on varsity hockey this year, or in total at all. I mean, saw 1 minute and 7 seconds he got in last year, so excited to see him get in the net today. Bonnie's scored 4, given up 1 in the first, scored 4, given up 6 in the second, scored 3, given up 1 in the third, and lost in overtime 1 time. 11-9 this year, 11 goals for, 9 goals against. So Caleb, I mean, pretty balanced if you think about it.
Yeah, they're a balanced team again. They're normally led by, like you said, Spencer Schober. So interesting to see that they're going to be going with Lucas Zimmerman here today. I think he's excited, and obviously he's earned his first start. So he's going to have to be strong in net for this Fondy Cardinals team, and overall scoring wise, like you said, I mean they're a split team, and they've got a lot of balance here, especially on the forward as well as defensive side. So.
All right, so 8:30 left in warm-up here. We're going to take a side. We'll take a little bit of a break, and we'll come back with that interview with head coach Ryan Saracen after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
The sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn. Getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function as well. We are home to Laconia Bowling and are proud to support the Laconia Spartans and all Flyway athletes.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Coach Ryan Saracen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Another opportunity to get to see some hockey and to get to see the Cardinals out there and competing. Let's talk a little bit about your last contest here, a good one for the Cardinals to beat the Bayport Pirates. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely. This would be we did play Appleton on Tuesday too.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to keep them straight here. So, but let's go back to the Bayport game. Talk about that a little bit. I thought it was a good breakthrough game for us. Obviously they've been strong. They might be a little bit down this year, but obviously still a good win. Losing 2 games, we needed it. We needed to feel something. We needed to get the special teams moving. We hadn't been scoring, so it all kind of just blew up in one game. So that was good. We had 3 goals in the first period, multiple power play goals. There was some pushback and we had to respond, so which is good in the game. You always have a little adversity. I told them at 3-0, it went to 4-3 then. So you got to fight back, and I like that with our team. And in a penalty field game, our special teams was good, and we battled through. So that was a really nice win, I thought, to end the little mini tournament there. USM puts on the Paul Meyer.
Let's talk about Appleton. My apologies about that, because that was a much closer contest than I was expecting to see. And I had a chance to broadcast them taking on Waupun, and they knocked off Waupun on the road. So 2-1. Talk to me about that Appleton contest here in the Badgerland.
Yeah, I mean, again, we went on the road up there, and credit to them. They played well. They played their game plan well, and it always helps to have a 6-5 goal, 4 goalie. And I think we had 61 shots, 2 goals. So, wow. I mean, it was, total possession. But, as you go through the game, too, you watch the guys, they start clenching their sticks a little bit. They get frustrated, and he's playing really well. And their team was playing well. They were playing defensively and just moving it in and frustrating us. So, all credit to them. They ran their game plan. All of a sudden it's 1-1 with a minute left, and we're like, oh boy, what's happening here? And luckily our leadership stepped up, and we were really pounding away, and we were able to just, really do what we should have been doing all game. Just put a screen, a simple shot on net. And it wasn't a blaster. It was just a nice wrist shot, and 6 seconds left, found the back of the net. So all the credit to Appleton, and I'm glad we got out of there, with our conference goals and with the W. So, but yeah, all the credit to them. It was a good, exciting game to the end.
Let's talk a little bit about the team in general. There, you touched on a few things. I'm looking at your special teams here. Seems like pretty balanced. Power plays, I believe that you've had 11 power plays, 13 penalty kills, so pretty balanced there. You're above the 25% execution rate that you'd like to see on power plays. I know coaches want to see 30%, but again, we use the 75-25 rule, and in your penalty kills at 77%. So just talk a little bit about your special teams.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned that too, because I mean, most of us have, like you said, a goal of somehow getting to that, roughly 100%, 105%. If one's 80, the other one's 20 or 25, like you said. So again, we really put a lot of emphasis on the penalty kill. We started off really poorly last year at like 60%. That's not going to cut it. So a little bit better. We did give up a few power play goals and kind of got in a funk against Bayport. We worked on it again, felt good about it in Appleton. So yeah, we want to run that 80%, keep the power play above 20%. But the power play has been clicking, which is good. We finally found what we feel are some good combinations.
Offensively, though, Coach, it still looks like that we can have a little bit of a challenge of finding the back of the net there. So just talk a little bit about the offense and obviously what you're doing with and your assistant coaches in practice to try and see if you can tickle the twines a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it. We worked a lot, this week yesterday on, how we can maybe be a little more dynamic, zone entries, instead of just going straight in. Running some scissors, just running some different things to give different looks and get some guys loose. And then of course, just the basics of hockey, going to the hard areas, rebounds. You don't always have to be, top shelf,
right.
Rush goals. We put emphasis. We had 3 days of practice this week, which was good. And, we went to the hard areas, and we want to just, it's okay. They all count, right? Yeah. The bounce ins, the rebounds, they all count. I'd like to see more of that.
On the backside, though, defense looks pretty solid from what we're seeing here. And obviously in net, I'm looking at Spencer still down below 2.0 goals against average. And he's averaging facing 30 shots in a game as well. So, I mean, just talk a little bit about your defense.
Yeah, we're kind of young back there, and we're happy with a few guys that stepped up. We got one senior, Tyson Craig, but pretty young, a freshman, a sophomore, playing top 4 role in Obernator and Czar. And they've had a little ups and downs, but they're really coming along nicely. They handle the puck well. And it's always good, like you said, to have 2 senior goaltenders and Spencer back there and Lucas Zimmerman, who might get some time here coming up. It's good to have them and have that backbone and know that they can keep you in that striking range no matter what.
It has to help with Spencer to be almost like an assistant coach on the ice, I would assume, with your defenseman there, based on all of his 4 years of experience that he's had. That's got to be very helpful.
Yeah, I mean, he's got in him. He is like another defenseman. He's guiding traffic. He's helping call out the 2-on-1s. He's helping the defense. We mentioned young defense. You know, he's helping them look on their shoulder checks and telling them what to do. You know, and they're going to get the puck. I mean, that's experience is priceless.
Let's talk about the opponent for tonight. Let's talk about the Ashwaubenon Jaguars. They're coming in also 2-2. Started out with a couple of rough games. Now they're back on a win streak. So talk about what you know about Ashwaubenon.
Yeah, we've been able to have them on the schedule last few years, and being a sectional team, we want to show what we can do against a sectional team. We're in that, upper northern Green Bay section. So they've been solid. They bring a lot to the table. Like I said, it looks like kind of similar to us, up and down, as we go through, and we think they're going to be solid, and we want to kind of exert our, home presence here and on the big ice and kind of show, what the blue line is all about. So, and get that sectional win.
Anything else you'd like to add here on the pregame show, Coach?
No, just looking forward to a Saturday afternoon game.
And every day is a great day for hockey, right? And I cannot wait to see again the teams that you're able to put out there. And I think it's going to be a fantastic contest this afternoon. So thanks a lot for joining me here on the pregame show. This has been the head coach here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Ryan Saracen. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
God bless.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here on the pregame show on Jeff's live streams. A shot from Jeff, getting our nice, good-looking mugs on the picture right there. Caleb, overall, like Ashwaubenon, they're a fairly young team, but they have some seniors.
Yeah, it unfortunately looks like two of their seniors are out today. You got number 7, Cade Dorn, out for injury, I believe, as well as number 12, Mitchell Specht. Both seniors, both from Pulaski High School. So other than that, they got number 19, Mason Murray. He's a senior from Pulaski as well. So they must be a co-op between, well, it looks like Seymour, Pulaski, Wrightstown, Ashwaubenon.
Like got
Yeah, I
4 schools.
I think that's about it. So they got a co-op again. It's the Ashwaubenon Jaguars, 2-2 on the year. Their goalie is number 1, Justin Pintar. He's a junior from Seymour.
Yeah, overall in this Fondy team, I mean, they are a very senior-led team, but changing the lineup from when I did the last game. In the last game, we had on that first line, Caden Umentum was on their first line, and now they moved them around. They put Peyton and Caden together. They're playing together on that second line with Maddox King. I looked for that to be a really impactful line tonight, but also Will Mothy really impressed me in their first game. He was fantastic, but again, you got a senior-led first line. You can obviously tell in the Fondy Cardinals points, every one of those guys has 6. It's 6 across the board for both those guys, or all 3 of those guys. So, I mean, that's ideal. And then defenseman-wise, you got Tyson Craig, who's a senior, who blocks a lot of shots on the back half, and Emilio Lopez, who's a senior, who is going to get the start tonight with Eli Czar as well.
Sure.
I mean, overall, I think this Fondy team, I mean, we should say, as we said, they should win this game tonight. I believe they should win this game tonight. And Coach Saracen also believed that they should win this game tonight. He said it might be a good game, but he also thinks they should be winning it tonight, Caleb.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be a good game, and we're going to see, you know, this again, it's not a conference game. It's one of those where it's not a must-win game, but obviously you love to win these types of games and show that you can beat, you know, other teams in the state outside your conference and section even. I think they're in different sections.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, overall, this Fondy team, now with Spring is going to end up probably being in their section overall in Division I. I haven't taken a look at what the section assignments will be, but I mean that's a huge thing for this Fondy team to have a rival back into this. And I mean, yeah, you don't want to look over to that anyways because they don't play Springs for a while this year. I had actually a conversation with Coach Saracen about that. Is we always played the week before Christmas. We always played that Friday before Christmas, and they changed that this year, and they don't play till January now.
Yeah, so they got the December 26th, the Thursday game. And then again, yeah, like you said, they're off until Friday, January 3rd. So upcoming for them that we have on our schedule that we'll be here for is Tuesday, December 10th against Waupun. Friday, January 3rd against Kenosha. Tuesday, January 7th against Fox Cities. Tuesday, January 14th against Springs. Saturday, January 18th against Sheboygan. Tuesday, January 21st in Oshkosh. Tuesday, January 28th here against Bayport, and then Saturday, February 1st against Chippewa Falls.
Big game. I mean, this is a good game for Fondy. Getting warmed up for that Cowan Cup matchup. Caleb.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
You've played in that before. Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big rivalry. It's a fun game to play in. And this year it's in Fondy. I don't know who won last year. I think Fondy won, but I'm not sure. So obviously they have the cup right now, and it's always a back and forth game, and it's a fun little rivalry here. Obviously, it's a 20-minute drive between Fond du Lac and Waupun, but it means a lot for both teams. So
Zamponi's got about 2-3 passes left. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Jeff's live streams after these messages.
Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner. Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fondy Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fondy Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function as well. We are home to Laconia Bowling and are proud to support the Laconia Spartans and all Flyway athletes.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here on the pregame show here, and we are getting ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem coming up here, but the Ashwaubenon Jaguars just come on the ice. Let's see what switch over to the JMO cam here and show Jeff down there on the ice, putting in hard work right there. Don't want him to fall either. He should be all right down there, and Fondy should be coming out just anytime soon. Caleb, final thoughts getting ready for the game tonight?
Yeah, looking forward to this one. In my opinion, I think it might be a higher scoring game. I think we have Pintar's been the goalie for Ashwaubenon, but he's given up some goals this year. So they're prone to giving up goals. Both teams 2-2, so I think it might be kind of a shootout.
So they're going to introduce the visiting Ashwaubenon Jaguars. So Caleb, why don't you introduce them with us?
Yeah, definitely. Head coach Brandon Seed, assistant coach Austin Berkovitz, Charlie Delfasi, and Grant Wickham. In goal, obviously, is going to be number 1, Justin Pintar, a junior out of Seymour. Defenseman is going to be number 19, Mason Murray, a senior out of Pulaski. The other defenseman is going to be number 11, Ian Justman, freshman out of Ashwaubenon. Number 8, Henry Laurent is going to be a forward, junior forward out of Seymour. Then number 14, Braden Becks, junior forward out of Pulaski. Number 16, Connor Vial, forward out of Ashwaubenon, a junior.
So I am going to take one of these. I think I set all mine over here. Fondy finally coming on the ice right now. Just coming out. Switch over to the Ashwaubenon one. I want to take a look at what Justin Pintar did overall this year. As Caleb said earlier, he's 2-2 with a .793 save percentage and a .604 goals against. That is not the greatest, but again, it's hard when you have a game that you lose 10-0 and a game that you lose 7-1. It's really going to change your stats. It's going to be a struggle for you.
Yeah, definitely. I think they've given up a lot of shots on the year. Again, they've scored 12 goals, but they've given up 23 on the year. So
one thing we didn't mention, Kate Dorn, we did mention that he was hurt, but Kate Dorn is second in points on this team, and he is out tonight, along with Mitchell Specht, who is fourth on the team or fifth on the team in points. He is out as well.
yeah, that's gonna hurt their production a little bit tonight, I think.
Two seniors out. That's always really tough for any time in the lineup. I mean, they're already lacking a ton of leadership. They only got 3 total seniors on the team, and they're a fairly young team, pretty junior heavy. They have a lot of juniors and freshmen.
Yeah,
now
definitely.
for the starting lineups for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Starting in goal will be 5'11", 175-pound senior, number 1, Lucas Zimmerman. Starting at D, 5'9", 155-pound senior, number 16, Emilio Lopez. Starting at D, number 3, a 5'10", 165-pound freshman, Eli Czar. Starting at left wing, a 5'10", 150-pound senior with 6 points so far in 4 games, assistant captain Will Mothy. Starting at center, captain, number 20, 5'10", 170 pounds, 6 points so far to see senior Blake Spees. And starting at right wing, number 10, Drake Dianovich at 5'10", 170 pounds. They're going to have the national anthem here, so we will step aside and we'll be back after these messages with Puck Drop on Jeff's live streams.
The Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here on no longer the pregame show. We're ready to get underway here in Fond du Lac. The Cardinals looking to move to 3-2 and get above that 500 mark. But the Jaguars looking to play spoiler at home. Puck drop coming right up here. You see Lucas Zimmerman getting ready and net down there. Switch on over to the main cam here. Got everything rolling and we're ready to go with puck drop. Spees wins the draw back to Emilio Lopez. Lopez chips it along the boards. It's going to be brought back into the zone by number 8, Henry Laurent. Stolen away by Dianovich. Gives it up to Will Mothy. He'll get it in deep. Good play right there by defenseman Mason Murray. From the only seniors on the ice for this Ashwaubenon Jaguars team. Goes to the point. Lopez dumps it back in deep. Picked up by Mothy. Will Mothy looks in the middle of the ice. Stolen away right there by Laurent. Mason Murray has it in his own end, cuts back into the middle of the ice, goes cross ice to number 16, Connor Yao. Cross ice pass, doesn't connect, goes in deep. Yanovich picks it up, and an icing call on that play with 16:21 to go.
Yeah, that's going to be icing there. Come all the way down.
Let's see if we can get to Jeff on this face-off right here. It'll be right in front of him.
I didn't catch who the referees were today.
I did not either.
Didn't catch their names.
Peyton Umentum to take the draw for the Cardinals. And he wins it into the inside. Shot goes off the hands of Pintar. Maddox King goes to the point to Tyson Craig. Craig blocked in front. Chipped on out, goes to number 13 right there. I believe that's Rhett Budzinski. Dumped back in, chipped along the wall to Umentum. It's Caden Umentum. It's going to be dumped back in right there by Brody Ronick. Played by Zimmerman. Craig rims it all the way around to Umentum. Caden Umentum electing to slow things down for the Cardinals. Fires it off the boards. Picked up by Maddox King. King looks cross ice, gets it to Obernader. Obernader fires it off the stick, pops into the corner. Picked up by Leahy. Ryan Leahy in his own corner. Red Budzinski gets hammered right there by Umentum. Maddox King will dump it back into the zone. Shot from Jeff right there, right inside there. Picking up number 17, Brody Ronick, bringing it up the ice. Ronick goes cross ice, getting a line change wholesale for the Jaguars. Fanning on it right there was number 19, Murray, trying to dump it in. Third line for the Cardinals out here, Killian Murphy will pick it up. Goes cross ice, trying to find Parker Zeeble, cannot. Craig will chip it up to Zeeble. Parker Zeeble has it on the right wing, cuts it in the middle of the ice. Good stick right there from number 11, Ian Justman. We brought all the way up the ice, taken away by number 19. That's Mason Murray, the senior, bringing it in. Justman on the point, fires a shot off the post. Czar will pick it up behind his own net. Eli Czar loses it into the middle of the ice, but he'll get it back. Cross ice pass, can't connect. This one's going to end up being an icing with 14:30 to go, 14:29. But Caleb, overall first thoughts, I think it's been pretty slow start for both teams.
Overall, pretty even, yeah. I mean, they're both kind of doing the same thing, just kind of dumping the puck in. Yeah, not too much going on, really. Just skating around out there, and both teams trying to figure out what the pace of the game is going to be.
Laurent loses the draw to Spees in the own end. Laurent will get it back. Goes backdoor, shot, and a goal! Scored by number 14, Braden Betts. What a pass from Laurent. Might have fanned on it, but it's going to work. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars. It's going to come at the 14:22 mark, just 2:38 into the game.
Mm-hmm. Who scored that one, number 14?
Bex.
Yeah.
So Bex will get that one, and I think it's going to be assisted, at least to Laurent. Spees will bring it into the zone for the Cardinals to start. Looks back door, Dianovich couldn't get a hold of it. Drake Dianovich drops it back low. Will Moffey looking in the middle. He's got a man. Craig, one-timer, fanned on it. Dump back into the zone. Dianovich has it.
14 from 8 and 16.
Yep. So that'll be an assist to Viao and Laurent. And into the middle of the ice, taken away by Tyson Craig. Good back check right there by Craig. Chipped up, picked up by Will Moffey. It's a 2-on-2 in the other way. Moffey cuts into the left side of the slot. Fires it. Stopped by Pinter. Loose puck in front. Fondy can't hold on to it. Bringing it out is number 18 right there, Ilya Svechlinski. And he dumped it all the way down and fired it on goal. What puck got knocked into the netting?
Yeah, it looked like Zimmerman wanted that one out of play. He wanted to whistle, slow down this game right now.
Let's switch down to the goal cam and get the face-off right here. Number 15, Hunter Green taking the draw. Draws one clean by Peyton Umentum, rimmed all the way around to Maddox King. Can't pick it up. Drop back in. Peyton Umentum has it. Picked up by Caden Umentum. Rims it all the way around to Peyton. Loses the puck along the wall. Stolen, ripped up the wall. So number 5, Adam Alexander. Can't get it out. Good pinch by Eli Czar. Czar has it. Still looking around. He'll dump it back in deep for Maddox King. King guarded right there by number 17, Hronick. Picked up right there. I think that's Ian Justman. He'll chip it in. Comes all the way up to the point. Czar has it once again. Hronick chips it out. Czar will pick it up. He'll go cross ice. Can't find anybody. Justman will get it in his own zone. Rimming up the wall. Maddox King could keep it. It's going to be offsides. Good call by the official there.
Yeah, I mean, just offsides. He fumbled it out of play, actually, just past the blue line, and he would have, I think, been okay if it wouldn't have fumbled off his stick. Just that extra foot, really, that did it there, and offsides the call.
Good shot from J-Mo there. Right in on the face-off on the zoom cam.
Head coach for Ashwaubenon, Brandon Seid, is asking the referee about something. It's going to be in the zone.
Oh, we're going to have a penalty.
Oh, penalty,
here.
yeah.
It's going to go on number 5. I believe this is Adam Alexander. We'll see what the explanation is on this. But this Fonty Cardinals power play has been good. Interesting seeing here, Tyson Craig, the defenseman, will take the draw for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
No, fired all the way down right there. I believe that was number 11. So I have a number 11 is Ian Justman, but I also have Ian Justman wearing number 24, so I do not know who number 11 is on Ashwaubenon.
I didn't catch that penalty.
I didn't catch it either. Janovich has it on the left wing on a power play. Down to Spees, back down to Dianovich. Spees at the top of the zone. Cross ice pass, picked up by Obernader. Hounded right there by number 14, Bex, the goal scorer. Craig behind the net, goes in the middle. Monty can't hold on to it and gets hammered down right there from Bex. Obernader up top to Spees. Spees fires the shot, goes wide. In front, Craig puts it wide. Dianovich, one-timer off the head of Pintar. Up to Spees at the top of the zone. Drop to Dianovich. Dianovich goes inside, fires it short side. Mothi backdoor, backhander's not going to go. Glove saved by Pintar. Good stop by Pintar there. Good sequence, Caleb.
Yeah, Fond du Lac moving the puck around real nice here on the power play, and they're getting some chances, but Pintar's doing a little bit of scrambling, playing well in net so far, and I think his numbers may have been a little bit inflated from those blowout losses, to be honest with you, because he's looking good here to start.
Cardinals have the puck in their own offensive zone. Drop down to Parker Zeeble. Caden Umentum has it. Drops back to Zeeble. Gets it up to Peyton Umentum. Umentum goes cross ice to Czar. Czar drops it down. He'll get it back. One-timer. Just fires it wide.
Delayed penalty here.
Bonnies really should give them the puck as they do right there, and it's going to be a 5-on-3.
Yeah, definitely. And if they would have given them puck right away, I mean, obviously you have longer for the 5-on-3.
This is going to go on Sletlichny. I think they said a high stick. Wait to hear it. Switch over to the Jeff cam we got going on here. You'll have the face-off. Tyson Craig once again taking the draw. I just find that weird as a defenseman to take the draw on the power play.
Yeah.
Obernader gets it up top. Speeds. Drops it down to Dianovich. Dianovich fires off the crossbar. Good shot from Drake Dianovich.
Had an opening there on the high blocker's side. If he'd have found the net, it would have been a goal, but instead is just a centimeter too high, and he hits the crossbar, and that's going to go out of play.
So that's going to be a roughing penalty. This is what they said. At the 11:08 mark. Up at the point, 5-on-3 for 23 seconds. Obernader fires a shot and scores! Nick Obernader. Good pass from Blake Spees. Rips it low blocker in the honey hole. And Nick Obernader has scored for the Cardinals to tie it up 1-1 on the power play. It's a good shot from Nick Obernader right there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a 5-on-3, you're looking for a good scoring chance. He took it from above the blue line, skated in a little bit, and got to that high slot and just found the low blocker and able to score. Tie it up here.
6:11 into this period. It is a 1-1, and going back to the power play once again, the Cardinals. It's going to be Obernader from Spees for sure. Spees will bring it back up. So just Obernader from Spees, 7 from 20 at the 6:11 mark into the period. Drops up, Spees, fires, blocked in front. Good block right there from Ryan Leahy. Slowed on down here. Drops it back to Spees. Spees looking around, trying to find a man. Kicks it over to Obernader on the right point. Drops it down to Dianovich. Dianovich couldn't get a hold of that one. Goes all the way down to Tyson Craig behind the offensive net. Mothy. Up to Spees. Spees fires, blocked in front. Craig. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Spees walks in, slapper. Blocked in front. Loose puck. Fired all the way down. Good defensive play right there by Ilya Svetnichki.
Not sure the slap shot was the play to go there.
No. Fired it right into the guy. Dianovich will bring it up the ice. Drake Dianovich. Slows things down, gets it behind the net, looking for Eli Czar. It's a bank pass. Good stick right there from Bex, the goal scorer for the Ashwaubenon, to prevent it from getting there. Into the corner. Good view from Jeff right there on Caden Umentum having the puck. Tries to fire it up to Czar. Gets blocked, but he'll get it. Drop down to Umentum once again. Cross-ice pass. Maddox King couldn't get a hold of it, and the power play's over. That penalty was actually on Brody Ronick, and he's back on the ice. Goes up to the point to Eli Czar. He'll dump it all the way back around. King gets it behind the offensive net. Maddox King slows things up. Gets hounded right there by number 11. That's Ian Justman, or I guess I don't know because they got two different numbers.
We aren't really too sure. If someone in the YouTube chat knows from Ashwaubenon, let us know because we're not sure.
Ronick gets bumped right there from Spees, but he'll get it back. Poked it away by Eli Czar. Caden Umentum will dump it in deep with 8:25 to go in the period. Dianovich gets there, battling in his own corner. Drake Dianovich pass. Couldn't get a hold of Will Mothy right there. Tyson Craig will pick it up in the neutral zone. Craig will dump it in. Going to get rimmed all the way around. Picked up right there. Dropped down low to Dianovich. He'll try to cycle it to Spees. Couldn't get a hold of it. He said 24 is Ian Justman, so I'm going to go with that's Ian Justman. And he dumps it back around, hit by Spees. Will Mothy will pick it up. Trying to get there is number 3, Ryan Leahy. Chips into the neutral zone. Emilio Lopez for the Cardinals. Drops it into the middle to Will Mothy. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Got a change in. Mothy tried to find in the middle of the ice, couldn't find Spees. Just couldn't get it through the defenseman. Into the middle, Pintar will cover with 7:34 to go in the period.
Overall, I'd say it's been all Fondy here. I mean, obviously they've had Ashwaubenon's had 2 penalties to start off. That's not the way you want to start the game. And right now they're getting outshot. Fondy's out shooting them 6-3. Tied up here 1-1. Reminder to all the fans too. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for.
Dropped in. Shot by Murphy gets blocked. Bex can't get it out. Dumped back in by Brady Werner. First time seeing him today. Battle for it in the corner between, I believe that's Murray and Killian Murphy. Rimmed all the way around to Sobel. That's Cooper Sobel, goes cross ice. Picked up by Werner. Stolen away by Braden Bex. And that one's going to be offside. It's pretty obvious there. Number 16, Connor Diao, is in early, and we'll get it on the instant replay.
Yeah, offside's the call there, and kind of a face-off in the neutral zone, slow things down a little bit here, and
got a good shot from Jeff right there into the Ashwaubenon bench.
yeah, a little inside the glass action almost.
Switch over there. Get my camera view of the face-off by J-Mo. And Fondy just missed it right there. Was Umentum. He had a chance to get in there. Caden and Peyton were on a 2-on-1. Peyton will bring it in the zone. He'll dump it all the way down for Maddox King. King drops it to Peyton. To Caden, actually. Peyton's out front. Zintar. Just Pintar struggles, but he gets to it in time. There's a battle out front. Not a whole lot of effort from that Jaguars defense in front there, Caleb.
No, it was kind of a loose puck, and I mean, anytime there's a loose puck in front of the net, you're looking for your defenders to do anything they can to clear it out, and I didn't really see that there, to be honest with you. Good thing Pintar standing tall in net for them today.
For sure. Draws one. Umentum fires. Blocker saved by Pintar. Battle forward in the corner. Brought on out. That's Murray. He'll go across ice off the pants of his player, Leahy. Justman will chip it up. Stolen away by Peyton Umentum. He'll bring it in on the right wing. Looking around for somebody. Gets it to Maddox King. He'll go to the point to Eli Czar. Czar fires a shot into the glove of Pintar. He saw that one all the way, Caleb.
Yeah, he did. I mean, number 15 from Fondy was in front, but he kind of jumped out of the way. So there was a clear lane, right, and shot it right into Pintar's glove there. We're going to get a whistle inside the zone. Stoppage of play.
Right now, shots are unofficially up there. It says 9-3 in frames of Fondy. And one-timer blocked in front by Bex. Braden Bex looks for his man. Chips it cross ice. Picked up by number 8. Knocked in the middle. Spees will take it away. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but just overshooting the pass, and Justman will pick it up. Spees will get it back, though. Blake Spees. Fires it up to Eli Czar. Seen a lot of Czar from the point. Goes cross ice to Tyson Craig. Craig, backdoor.
Wide open.
Spees puts her in the upper netting.
That was wide open there. Pintar not able to get there in time, but puck shot out of play anyway, so the threat was wiped out.
I can't say much. That was pretty close to a perfect pass right there from Tyson Craig. Just kind of handcuffed Blake Spees just a little bit, and he couldn't get all of it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm sure he wants that one back.
Draw is 1. Obernator, he can't hold on to it. Lopez picks it up in the neutral zone. Mothy couldn't get to it. Battle for it right there between Laurent. One by Stoyanovich to Mothy in the middle of the ice. Mothy off the pads. Bex couldn't get there, rimmed all the way around. Picked up by Drake Stoyanovich. He'll drop. Lopez drops the Spees, runs into the ref. Off the stick in front of the net. Obernator battles along his own wall right there. Goes in deep. Looking to get it out. Goes up to Laurent. 5:03 to go in the period. Laurent into the middle. Vial can't get a hold of it. Picked up behind his own net goes Blake Spees. He'll bring it into the neutral zone. Cut along, cut to the right wing. Makes a move inside. Good skate right there by number 19, Mason Murray. He takes it away. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Vial kind of runs into his own man and loses the puck. Craig lays him out. Big hit by Tyson Craig.
That might have been the biggest hit we've seen all day.
Shot from behind the net there. Switch on over. Oh, and Zimmerman played it into himself there, Caleb.
Yeah, kind of scary.
In front, couldn't get a hold of it. Stoyanovich chips it out to himself. Trying to beat Justman to it. He will. He's got to beat Svetlichny. He cannot. Actually, that's Brody Ronick. Chipped up. This one will go to Svetlichny. And he'll get it poked away by Cooper Sobel. Dump back in. Ronick has it. Brody Ronick goes cross ice. Stolen away by Eli Czar. Czar in the middle of the ice. Fires it. Kind of handcuffed Pintar there. Like an off-speeder that Pintar wasn't ready for.
Good job by Czar there, intercepting the pass and able to take it into the zone and not get the offside call, and still able to get the shot on the play. Again, it was kind of an almost knuckle puck into Pintar. He had trouble handling it.
Chip down out. Czar will pick it up. Forced wide by Adam Alexander. Czar still has it. Kind of working his way through, but gets the stick lifted right there. Adam. This is 1500 green. Goes cross ice. Couldn't find his man. Parker Zeeble. Trying to win the race. He will. He'll chip it in deep. Zeeble behind the offensive zone net. Good battle back there. Taken away by Hunter Green. Bodied right there from Killian Murphy. Winner steps in. He'll get it back, but stolen away. Chipped off the glass. High. Sobel can't get a hold of it. Adam Alexander can't hold on to that one. Cooper Sobel battling with Alexander. It goes cross ice to Nick Obernator. Brings it up the right-hand side. Cuts it in the middle of the ice. Obernator fires a shot into the chest of Pintar.
Yeah, Pintar hasn't had to work too hard recently. To start the game, he was. Fond du Lac was kind of, shooting it all over the place, and all of a sudden now they're shooting it into his chest a little bit, and he's being able to track it all the way and making those easy saves in the chest and gut area.
Good shot into the Fondy bench right there. Draw is won there by, it's number 8, Henry Laurent. Chipped back in by Brady Weiner. Goes all the way up. Laurent, 2-on-1 if they hurry, but he couldn't get a hold of it. Ready, Laurent. Laurent, look in the middle of the ice. He'll dump it in deep. Obernader picks it off. Rimmed all the way around. Chipped into the middle to Peyton Umentum. Umentum, it's a stick lifted by Laurent. Good defensive play. Chipped into the middle of the ice. Werner takes it, knocks it down. Goes all the way back to Nick Obernader. Obernader goes cross ice, stolen away by Laurent, dumped in deep. See that behind the net there. Goes cross ice. Picked up by Caden Umentum. Chipped in deep. Svetlichny if he hurries, but he's not going to get there. Czar will beat him to it. Battle for it along the wall. That's Rhett Budzinski, and Svetlichny missed him. Will Mothy can't get it out. Emilio Lopez will, though, and he'll rim it all the way around. Picked up by Dianovich. Couldn't get it with his skate. Spies has it. Fires it on net. Blocked in front right there. That was number 3, Ryan Leahy. It's his second block of the game so far. 1:50 to go in this back and forth first period, kind of. And a lot of neutral zone play here lately. Dianovich has it. 1:40. In the middle of the ice, couldn't find his man. Taken away, goes cross ice. Rhett Budzinski goes to Svetlichny. Lichny can't hold on to it. Dumped in deep. Going to be offsides, but they're going to get a change. Hunter Green will chase. Gives it up to Will Mothy. Eli Czar will get it back. 1:20 to go in the period. Tries to go in the middle. Good stick right there from Murray. Big hit. Bringing it up, Adam Alexander. Alexander on the right wing. Dumps it in deep. Gets hit by Dianovich hard. James Stender has it. Battle along the wall right there. Behind the net. Goes over to Mothy. Mothy in the middle of the ice to Dianovich. 55 seconds to go in the period. Dianovich slows things down, dumps into Will Mothy. Mothy in the middle of the ice, couldn't find his man, goes all the way back to Nick Obernader. Bringing in Obernader once again. 34 seconds to go in the period. In the middle of the ice, couldn't find his man. Tyson Craig drops it down to Obernader off the wall, back to Craig. One-timer, fires it into the glove of Pintar, just couldn't hold on to it. Peyton Umentum, back to the point, Dianovich. And he can't get a hold of it. It goes all the way down the ice with 15 seconds to go in the period. Finally, will have one last rush chance here. Obernader will bring it up with 10. Looks cross ice and fires it too far. And icing with 6.1 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's going to be an icing. Going to come all the way down. And if it was a little bit less time in this period, I would have said that pull the goalie here, Pintar, but not with 6 seconds. That's just too much. You can get a shot off in that time.
Pretty much need it to be around 2 to 3 seconds, and even 3 seconds might be too much.
Yeah.
Bex will take the draw, and he wins it cleanly back. Shot, Roddick blocked. Umentum. Maddox King elects to kick it to Caden Umentum, but that'll do it for the first period in a 1-1 tie. This is over to Jeff. He's got a shot right into the Cardinals bench. See head coach Ryan Saracen. Goaltender Spencer Schober right there. Go over to J-Mo. He's got the shot of the Cardinals coming up. So 1-1 here at the end of the first period. We'll come back with some stats after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fondy Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fondy Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome back here on the Intermission Show. Switch over to this one. We got some stats from the period. Caleb, you want to bring them to us, or you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So at the 2:38 mark into the period, Ashwaubenon goal scored by number 14, Braden Becks, with assist to number 8, Henry Laurent, and number 16, Connor Vial. At the 6:11 mark into the period, on the ensuing power play, taking the first penalty, too many men penalty, served by number 5, Adam Alexander, at the 12:50 mark. And then another penalty taking at the 11:08 mark for interference by number 17, Brody Ronick. And the power play goal scored on the 5-on-3 by number 7, Nick Obernader, with the assist to Blake Spees. And that is where we're at. Saves for the period, Justin Pintar, 11 of 12, and Lucas Zimmerman, 3 of 4. So overall in that first period, I mean, in the beginning of the period, I would have said it was pretty back and forth, but a lot of neutral zone play early in this game, Caleb.
Yeah, no, there definitely was. And I mean, what really hurt Ashwaubenon there was their penalties. And if it wasn't for the penalties, I'm not sure that Fondy scores that goal.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Pintar, the shots that he's had on him have truthfully not tested him a ton so far early.
No, not really. And the trickiest one, obviously, was that goal, and Fond du Lac's missed an open net. And they've also had a couple of one-timers that they missed when they were on that 5-on-3 power play.
Yeah, overall, I think Fondy's playing really well. They're getting their chances. I mean, but Ashwaubenon doing what we've seen other teams that are, we tend to say that tend to play hockey like this that aren't always teams that we know as the top of the state. They're tending to pack it in. They're trying to block shots. They're not trying to, quote unquote, score at all times. They're just trying to pack it in and not give up shots.
Yeah, definitely. They're relying on Pentar here really today, and I think that's kind of where their season's been going. And again, I think his numbers are a little bit inflated from those blowout losses. So he's played well. He's battled in there today. So overall, back and forth kind of first period, but Fondy took over as soon as Ashwaubenon started getting some penalties.
Jeff, you got anything to add over there?
I don't. Thanks for asking. I mean, I was watching down there. I thought it would be a little bit more physical than it is down on the ice. I'm not seeing the physicality that you typically see from a Fond du Lac team. They usually are a very physical type of team, but that's not what we're seeing down on the ice. A lot more trying to move the puck. I would agree that they had a couple of times where they had wide open nets. They just couldn't execute the pass or they couldn't execute the shot. So Pintar has the screens have been there, like Coach wanted to talk about. They've taken his eyes away. They just can't get the puck to the net or into the back of the net.
Yeah, overall, I mean, I think he's actually played really, really well. I mean, as you said, the screens have been there, but he's done a really good job of looking around the screens. Caleb, I know you were really good at it when you played. It's a very difficult thing for a goalie to do.
Yeah, no, it's not easy at all. And again, Pentar's not the tallest goalie that we've seen. I know Appleton's goalie was pretty tall, if I remember correctly.
6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it's different for Fondy facing a shorter goalie as well. Should be a little bit easier to score, but obviously Pentar's a little bit quicker as well. So he's sealing up the bottom of the ice really well. The one shot that did beat him was the low blocker shot. That's, high slot on a 5-on-3 power play. So that's expected to score almost every time.
Got about 3:20 left here in the intermission here. I think Justin, we probably could step aside here. We'll run some ads and we'll be back here on Jeff's live stream after these messages.
Club, a non-profit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner. Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fondy Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fondy Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
King. Welcome back here on for the second period. Caleb, what do you think some keys are for this Ashwaubenon team to bounce back after a sluggish finish to the first period?
Well, Ashwaubenon, they're going to have to get pucks to the net, really. I mean, to be quite honest with you, their one good chance was the one they scored. It was that back door, basically mini 2-on-1 in the zone. Other than that, they only have 4 shots on the day. You're not going to win. You're not going to win with only 4 shots in a period. So you got to get those numbers up. You're looking for at least, you're going to try to get a couple here within the first couple minutes of this next period, and try to tuck another goal here early.
And personally, my keys for the Cardinals, I mean, don't change a ton of what you're doing. Things are going really well right now. You're offensively, you're in the zone, you're controlling a lot of the play, but keep the shots, your shots that are coming from the outside, try to penetrate a little more. Every once in a while, you want to get into the middle of the ice a little more than what they're doing right now. Maybe get some shots through that Pintar doesn't see. I know he's doing a really good job of looking around screens right now, but get a stick on it. Try to tip something. Anything else to add, Jeff?
I don't. I'm sorry. I was focusing on a couple of other things. So, again, I think the Cardinals have to score early. They've got to get on the attack right off the bat. They have to score early here and try and put Ashwaubenon on their heels here while you're playing at home.
See Justin Pintar down there. Switch on over to Jeff, getting the face-off right there. And Spees will win it back to Drake Dianovich to start the second period. Dianovich will bring it in on the left wing. Tries to fire a shot blocked by Murray. Dumps back in. Rimmed all the way around to number 11. I wish that's one question I should have had you ask, Jeff.
Oh, down there, yeah. I'll catch it.
Yep, into the middle of the ice. Connor Vial has it now. Vial with a 3-on-2 chance for Ashwaubenon. Good back check from Will Mothy. Bex tries to fire it in. Loose puck in front. And they score again.
Wow.
Laurent. That one will be Henry Laurent. Henry Laurent will bury that one, and it is a 2-1 lead. And just like that, Jeff talked about Fondy scoring early. How about Ashwaubenon? 31 seconds into the period.
Boy, that has got to put Fondy on their heels.
I think that's what I might have brought up for Ashwaubenon, what they should do. Get a puck to the net and they score. Look at that.
Draws one back by Ashwaubenon. So unassisted goal by Laurent. I actually think that puck was attemptedly fired out by Fondy, and Laurent just picked it up.
Yeah.
In their own zone, battling there. Momentum picks it up. Picked up by Peyton. It's a battle in the corner right there. Fondy rims it all the way around. Caden Momentum trying to beat it right there. Taken away from him by Maddox King. King behind the offensive zone net. Taken away by Leahy. He'll go up to Svetlichny. Svetlichny couldn't get it all the way out. Ronick gets it up. Chipped up to Leahy. He's battling with Tyson Craig right there, knocked down by his own player, Maddox King. Svet Lichny picks it up, toe drags around a defenseman, tries to get it in deep, kicked in deep by Leahy. Obernader picks it up, goes into the middle of the ice, taken away by Reggie Moreno. James Stender, dumped in by Svet Lichny on Zimmerman. Craig behind his own net, drops it back for Obernader. Obernader to Killian Murphy, the third line for the Cardinals, has a chance here. Couldn't get it through Ian Justman. Parker Zeeble picked off by Justman once again. Obernader chips it in deep with a soft chip. Murray will get there. Mason Murray chips it up the wall. Stender. James Stender chips into the middle of the ice, taken away by Cooper Sobel. Goes cross ice to Zard to Obernader. On the left wing, Nick Obernader fires a shot, deflected wide. Dumped back in by Sobel, blocked by Stedner. Justman has it in his own zone. Rimmed all the way around. Good shot right there from J-Mo. Dumped back in by Emilio Lopez, picked up by James Stender. He chips it up, Lopez will fire it back in. Mason Murray will get to it behind his own net. See him right there. Cross-ice pass tipped by Stender, couldn't get all of it. That one rolls all the way down for an icing at the 14-16 mark. That face-off here.
Fond du Lac has yet to get a shot in this period on net.
See the net cam back there. Pretty full on this Fondy side. You can kind of see it over there on the net cam. We'll switch over to J-Mo. J-Mo's got a good shot of the face-off there. And one by Blake Spees. Fired back in. Back door, couldn't find it. Will Mothy.
Just caught him on the offhand there. Would have had to tuck it with the backhand.
Good pass attempt there from Eli Czar. Spees rips one across. Saved by Pintar. Mothy battles for it with Emilio Lopez. Chipped up. Kept in the zone, pulled out. Good play right there by Connor Vial. And couldn't get it all the way up to Braden Becks. And it'll be an icing with 13:48 to go.
Yeah, just out of the reach there, so that's going to come all the way down and be an icing. 13:48 here left in this second period, excuse me. Ashwaubenon taking the 2-1 lead. After it was 1-1 after the first period.
Good shot from Jeffin on the faceoff. Spees to take it. One cleanly by Spees. Craig tries to fire it back door. Obernader not there in time. That's a play that the Cardinals use a lot, and I think they're going to get an interference call here. I think this is going to go on Nick Obernader. So with 13:41 to go in the period, Nick Obernader is going to send the Ashwaubenon Jaguars to the power play.
Yeah, he's not happy about that call at all. Kind of look at him in the box there.
So 3:19 into the period. Obernader's going to go off for interference. And Fondy's going to clear it all the way out, picked up by Drake Dianovich on the right wing. Working on Mason Murray. It's a 1-on-2. They'll cut to the left. Go all the way around to the net. And back in their own zone. Dropped back into Mason Murray. Mason Murray behind his own net. Goes up. Laurent. Laurent battled with Dianovich. Cross-ice pass by Becks gets blocked, but it goes to Henry Laurent. Laurent chips it up. Leahy slows things down to Vial. Vial up to the point to Murray. Knocked down by the referee. Dianovich chips it out. Cross-ice from Murray goes to Laurent. He'll go cross-ice, stolen by Drake Dianovich. Dianovich gets knocked down, no call. Braden Becks cuts it in the middle of the ice. Blocked right there by Eli Czar. Czar chips up to Dianovich. He'll fire it into the zone with 1 minute to go on the power play. Brought up. Cross-ice pass into the middle for Vial. He'll pick it up. Connor Vial. Looks around. Goes cross-ice. Good stick right there from Caden Umentum. Knocks it away. Tries to win the race. Mason Murray does. Will Mothy will take it. 40 seconds to go on the power play and the penalty kill for the Cardinals. Chipped all the way down, picked up by Ian Justman. Justman goes cross-ice. Mason Murray off the bench. Good call. Good play right there. Good decision. It would have been too many men if they played it. Good shot from Jeff of Nick Obernader in the box.
Yeah, really, this is the first power play we've seen from Ashwaubenon today, and man, they haven't done anything on it. Fondy's done a great job of swarming on that PK, and I think Fondy's really dominated the possession time on this penalty.
Face off. Spees will take it against Hunter Green. Justman will pick it up. Spees will get it back. Chipped on out. Tyson Craig. Picked up by Drake Deonovich with 15 seconds to go on a penalty kill. He'll wheel all the way around the neutral zone, coming on the left wing. Cuts in the middle of the ice. Fires a shot into the chest of Justin Pintar.
So Fondy's going to get a shot on goal during this penalty, and Ashwaubenon has not even got one on their own power play yet.
Shot from Jeff in on the faceoff.
I would have liked to see what they're running on the power play, but they haven't even been able to get set up in the zone.
It looked like they were trying to run an umbrella, but they just haven't been able to get anything set up. Draw is one of their own zone. Carried along. Brought back up right there by Leahy. Good move to get around Deonovich, and the penalty's over. He'll cut in the right wing. Leahy fires short side off the head. Good shot from Leahy. 3-on-2 if the Cardinals can hurry. Good back check from Leahy. 2-on-1 in zone. Obernader backdoor Spees off the pad of Pintar. Good stop by Justin Pintar.
Real nice kick save there.
Fired all the way down, no ice. Spees looking for the point man, trying to find Drake Deonovich. Emilio Lopez wheels all the way around to Spees. Chips in the middle of the ice, couldn't get it to Mothy. Murray chipped in the middle to Laurent. Henry Laurent goes back. Finds his man, he'll chip it in deep. That's number 9, Levi Liraquin. Spees tries to go cross ice, nobody is there. That'll be an icing with 10:52 to go in the period. Shots 14-7 right now overall in the game. So just 2 shots in this period for the Cardinals and 3 for the Jaguars.
Yeah, Fondy 1 for 1 now on the penalty kill. That was a great kill that they had, and they're also 1 for 2 on the power play today.
J-Mo right in there on the draw. And see right on the ice. I like that J-Mo. Draw is won by the Jaguars. Brought into the zone, behind the net. Picked up by Peyton Umentum. Peyton gets it stolen away. Bex fires. Another stick save by Zimmerman. Maddox King couldn't get it through Laurent. Goes up to Caden Umentum. Shot into the glove of Pintar once again. Good stop from Justin Pintar.
It's a good shot, too. I mean, you're firing it through the defenseman. The Ashwaubenon defenseman was kind of screening Pintar there and shot it through the D-man. Able to snag it was Pintar. Found his way around the screen.
Momentum trying to win the draw. Caden will pick it up. Drop back into Peyton. Peyton drops down to Maddox King. He'll get it up to Tyson Craig on the right point. Lands on a shot, gets it in deep though. Goes up to Bex to Henry Laurent, and
way offsides.
Vial was in the zone, and I don't think he understood he was offsides there. This one goes up to Peyton Umentum in the middle of the ice. Walks in, fires a shot wide. Maddox King rebound, just couldn't get it on net. Tyson Craig fires to the net, tipped in front, into the glove of Justin Pintar.
I like the shot there from Craig on the ice. Tried to get the tip in front, and he got it. It was just Pintar's glove was right there on top of the tip and able to squeeze that one and hold on for the whistle.
Leahy taking the draw against Cooper Sobel. Sobel will win it straight back, knocked down by Killian Murphy. Leahy will pick it back up. Rimmed all the way around. Gonna go to Nick Obernader. Obernader fires a shot on net, goes wide. Killian Murphy, he'll fire it just wide. Obernader trying to get there. Drops it down to Parker Zeeble. Hounded in the corner by Ronick and number 3 Leahy. He'll pull it out. He'll go up the middle of the ice. Off the stick of his man. Number 13, Rhett Budzinski. Obernader gets bumped right there by Leahy. Chipped into the neutral zone, into the chest of Sobel, and covered up by Pintar.
Slowing things down, going to get the whistle there.
Things have been looking relatively easy for Justin Pintar in this period.
This period especially, I'd agree with you there. I mean, Fondy had one backdoor chance that I can remember that they weren't able to get through the net due to it being on the offhand. Other than that, everything's in the chest or the glove.
Spees wins it back. Wayner jumps it into the corner. Mothy has it. Cuts through that little slot area right there in between the defenseman and the right wing. It's pretty smart play on a big ice like this, but puck comes all the way out to Blake Spees. Tyson Craig back to Spees with 8:50 to go in the period. Forward pass to Mothy. Mothy just couldn't handle it. Taken into the zone by Hunter Green. Green hit hard by Drake Dianovich.
Big hit there.
Wainer fans on it, rims it all the way around. Green trying to get there. Can't. Justman will pick it off. He'll dump it back in. Knocked down by Mothy, gives it to Brady Wainer. Goes up. Craig, chip pass to Dianovich. He'll dump it in deep. Pintar to pick it up behind his own net. Rimmed all the way around. Chipped into the middle of the ice, stolen away by Drake Dianovich. Dianovich blocked in front. Loose puck. Nobody there, fired into the corner. Good effort right there. We didn't see a ton of that early from the Jaguars defense, but good battle in front of their own net.
Yeah, clearing the puck out. I mean, there's Fondy offenses right there.
Viao has it on a one-on-one with Craig. Viao gets around Craig, cuts into the middle, knocked down by Craig. Goes over to Eli Czar, he'll pick it up. Stolen away in the middle of the ice. Fires a shot right there was Reggie Moreno. Up back in. Blake Spees has it. Alexa fired up to Dianovich. Can't get a stick or a skate on it. It'll be an icing with 7:33 to go in the period.
Must have been a good line change there by Ashwaubenon because they had fresh legs. You could tell they were all over Fondy that shift.
Little bit less tight, J-Mo. A little out a little bit. You get your shot there. Just zoom around. There you go. Leahy to take the draw against Peyton Umentum here. Draws one back clean. Goes back. Slowed on up. Picked up by Ronick. Lichny tries to get it in deep. Czar picks it off the skate of Obernader. Ronick can't get it through Peyton Umentum. He's got a man, Caden, on the back door if he can find him. Looks for him, just too hard. Chipped on out right there. It's going to be an icing. Ryan Leahy fires it all the way down. No ice they're going to call here. No effort they're going to say from Eli Czar. Chipped up the wall right there to Peyton Umentum. 2-on-2 with Maddox King. Dumped into the corner. Umentum has it with 6:50 to go in the corner. Chips it up to Eli Czar. Czar locked in front right there. That's Rhett Budinsky. Slap shot from the corner of the shut line right there from Obernader into the chest.
Pintar as well hasn't seen a ton of shots this period, but he's been doing a good job of slowing things up and just getting the whistle and giving his Ashwaubenon skaters a little bit of a rest.
Draw taken in the corner. One into the corner. Parker Zeeble goes up to the point to Emilio Lopez. Lopez drops it down. In front, Sabo couldn't get a handle on it. Mason Murray will bring it out for the Jaguars. On the right wing, fires a shot off the back wall. Rebound put into Lucas Zimmerman. Craig gets it to Killian Murphy. He dodges a check, chips into the middle of the ice to Cooper Sabo. It's a 2-on-2 if they hurt. Sabo fires a shot, blocked in front. Parker Zeeble. It's hit hard right there by Braden Bax. Up Emilio Lopez, slap shot off the blocker. Gonna have a power play here for the Cardinals coming. Rimmed all the way around. This one's gonna get picked up by James Stender. And the Cardinals are gonna go to the power play with 5:59 to go in the second period. See if they can get a second power play goal.
Definitely, they're gonna need it. They're gonna have to get pucks to the net. I didn't see what the call was for the penalty.
An elbow here on James Stender. With 11:01. Had someone saying hi, Jeff, in the chat. Said, I don't hear Jeff. Jeff's here. He's with us. He's just watching. He's running the Zoom cam.
I'm letting the educated people who know hockey talk about hockey.
We're not that educated. It depends on the day. So Fonty goes to the power play. They're 1 for 2 on the power play so far today. It's going to be an elbowing on James Stender with 11:01 at the 5:59 mark. 11:01 into the second period. Blake Spees on the right wing. Chips into the neutral zone. This Cardinals power play can't really get things going right now. good trap in the neutral zone here right now from the Jaguars. 1:15 to go on the power play. Gets up to Spees on the point. Spees goes cross ice to Dianovich. Spees to Dianovich. Dianovich in the middle of the ice. Mothy tries to get a one-timer. It's loose. Dianovich will knock a man down to pick it back up. He'll go up to the point. Blake Spees fires the shot. Blocked right there by Henry Laurent. He can get to it if he goes in a hurry. Obernader gives chase. Laurent fires the shot and scores. Henry Laurent. Low blocker on Lucas Zimmerman.
Almost looked like that was tipped because it didn't look like a clean shot.
No, it just kind of puck
because you could see the wobble of the puck.
Yeah, the puck was rolling right there. Oh, Jeff, I thought you were on that. Oh, we're good. But 4:51 to go, a shorthanded goal scored by none other than Henry Laurent, his second of the game, third point of the night for Ashwaubenon.
And this power play has gone completely different than Fondy's last one. I mean, in the first period, Fondy was able to get set up in the zone and just, move the puck around real well. This time, not able to get a ton of shots, and they got scored on. So
good chance right there on the back door. Peyton Umenta just couldn't find it. An unassisted goal goes to number 8, Henry Laurent. Once again, his second of the period, and makes it 3-1 Ashwaubenon. Maddox King goes cross ice to Peyton Umenta. Drops it up to the point to Eli Czar. Czar drops it down. Caden Umenta in the middle of the ice. Just tries to find his man. Chipped into the up in the upper netting right there by number 18, Svetlichny. And we'll have a whistle with 13 seconds to go on the power play. Just a real sloppy power play right now from the Cardinals.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, these last 30 seconds have been better on it for sure, but overall, just not what they're looking for. And I almost have to wonder if the Ashwaubenon coach told something to their penalty kill in the locker room.
This looked very good. Draws one by Spees, but taken away. It's a 2-on-1 if Ashwaubenon hurries. Reggie Moreno brings it up and loses it. Nick Obernader and the penalty, and 3, 2, and 1 of the Fondy power play is going to end with no shots. Rimmed all the way around. Janovich picks it up. Ups it back into Blake Spees with 3:50 to go in the period. Picked up by Mothy, Will Mothy. In the left corner, up to the point. Obernader rims it all the way down to Blake Spees. Spees cuts it in the middle of the ice, fires a shot off the blocker. Pintar goes into the netting. Good stop from Justin Pintar. Again, I feel like if he's going to see it, he's going to stop it.
Definitely, yeah. They're going to have to get screens in front. They're going to have to do what they did on the first goal, which was the back door almost tap in, to be honest with you.
Let's see a good shot of Justin Pintar right there from Jeff and from our goal cam. Spees to take the draw, and he wins it back. And couldn't get the shot through right there was Will Mothy. Taken away by Henry Laurent. He's got 3 points so far tonight for Ashwaubenon. Connor Vial cuts into the middle of the ice. He's in alone, poked away from him. Knocked down in front was Laurent. Picked up. Czar chips it up to Dianovich, back to Czar. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Czar, cross ice. Shot up in the top corner right there. Ripped upstairs by Will Mothy. Good shot. Ripped it underneath the bar. Short side on Justin Pintar.
Yeah, nice shot there. And again, I mean, it was like kind of a 3-on-2 out-man rush, able to just move the puck around and throw Pintar off, make a move side to side, and they do. And you make that good shot when there's a little bit of the net open short side, you got to take it, and that's what he did there.
So with 3:03 to go here, the Cardinals get a goal from Will Mothy, assist from Eli Czar and Drake Dianovich. I just got to remember their numbers. Should go from 10 and 3. So fired all the way down. This one's going to be nice on Ian Jeffsman. So Fondy gets some momentum back. I got it right.
Mothy from Czar.
And Dianovich.
Okay.
So with 2:52 to go, Fondy back in it down by 1. Justman bumps Cooper Sabo. Leahy has it behind his own net. Slow down there, right there. Mason Murray chips it along the right wing and the left wing. Dumped back in, couldn't get a hold of it, was Wenner. Brady Wenner has it behind the net. Battled right there by Svetlichny. He'll chip it up to the point. Ian Justman. He'll fire a shot. Couldn't get a hold of it. Leahy spins around, blocked in front by Wayner. Rimmed all the way around for Parker Zeeble. Zeeble chips it. Stolen away by Svetlichny. Svetlichny chips it along. Puck's loose in front of the net. Zimmerman, big save. Still loose. Chipped around. Zimmerman covers. And Obernader throws a bow at the end there, letting them know to stay off my goaltender.
Yeah, nice scramble there. Not sure, was hoping to get the end cam there by Jamison. Don't think he quite caught it, but yeah, nice scramble in front. Both teams getting a little chippy now, especially that it's only a 1-goal game.
Got the face-off here, 3-2, 2:04 to go in the second period. Walked in. Vial rips it high and wide. Caden Umentum has it. Rims it all the way around with 1:55 to go. Up to Maddox King. Peyton Umentum can't get it through. Brought all the way around. Gonna be a penalty, saying offsides. Still don't know who this number 11 is. I know that Justman's wearing 24 today. They didn't give me who number 11 was supposed to be. Stolen away there by Henry Laurent, given up to Braden Beck's fans on the dump.
Oh, I thought he dumped it in.
Deked you out.
Yeah.
Dumped back in. Good steal right there by Umentum, but couldn't get a hold of it. Ronick goes cross ice. It's a pass. Vial's in alone if he can get to it. Connor Vial. Short side off the top of the head of Zimmerman. Good shot from Connor Vial.
It was kind of a wobbling duck pass, but it worked out off the board, and Vial picked it up and tried beating him short side.
He had him too. It was a good shot from Connor Vial. Switch over to Jamo. Jamo's got a good shot. Draws one cleanly back. This one will be taken by Drake Dianovich. He'll come along the right wing with 1:05 to go in the period. Dianovich stolen away. Svetlichny will bring it on the left wing. Good play from Nick Obernader to steal it away, but Svetlichny will get there. Spies brings it up into the middle of the ice. Spies goes across ice, too far for Dianovich. This is going to be an ice.
Yeah,
With
just out of the reach.
46.7 seconds to go in the period. Face-off coming to the left of Lucas Zimmerman from Campbellsport, Caleb.
Yeah, I think they had 3 kids from Campbellsport, if I remember, on the roster. Lucas Zimmerman, Brody Mannix, and Easton Wissing.
Draws one into the corner. Craig will get it. Craig out of Oakfield. Justman will get it on the right point. He'll rim it all the way around. Janovich will be the first to get there if he elects to go for it. Svetlichny up to the point for Murray. Murray fires a shot, blocked in front by Obernader. 29 seconds left. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Janovich tries to play it. Pintar will cover with 23.5 seconds to go. Janovich trying to get a soft pass over there to Will Mothy, trying to beat his man to the net.
Tried to, yeah, just couldn't make it work, and Pintar just covered it up. Chose to take the whistle here with 23.1 left.
Pintar's struggling. I mean, that's a tough one to give up, that short side shot, but he's definitely bounced back here in the last couple minutes. Obernader backdoor. Craig couldn't get a full stick on it. Bondi really does love that play. They ran it a lot when I was in high school as well. Spies gets it up to Dianovich with 10. Back down to Spies with 5. Throws it into the middle of the ice. Fired all the way down the ice with 2.8 seconds here. Good call right away. Lucas Zimmerman going to the bench.
Definitely, yeah.
Ryan,
pull the goalie, get the extra attacker there.
Coach Ryan Saracen looked right for it right away, pointed right to his goaltender. So we'll have 6 out here. Your extra attacker will be Caden Umentum with 2.8 seconds to go. Will Mothy to take the draw for the Cardinals against Henry Laurent of the Jaguars. You're going to see Mothy trying to look for Blake Spies here off this draw for a one-timer. And good play right there. Smart play by Henry Laurent. He falls right on top of it and knocks down the rest of the clock. So a 1-goal lead for the Jaguars. 3-2. Shots finished 20-12 at the end of the second period. A 3-2 lead for the Jaguars over the Cardinals. We'll be back with some stats after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function as well. We are home to Laconia Bowling and are proud to support the Laconia Spartans and all Flyway athletes.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a non-profit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
God bless.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner. Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club proudly supports the Cardinals hockey program. The Fondy Boys Booster Club raises funds through numerous opportunities, including a huge sportsman's raffle and the creation of new warm-up jerseys, just to name a few. The funds help pay for team travel gear, new uniforms, equipment, and so much more necessary to support the sport of hockey. Check out the Fondy Boys Hockey Facebook page for more information. The Fondy Boys Hockey Booster Club wishes the Cardinals good luck in today's contest. Go Cardinals!
King Manufacturing.
Welcome back here on the intermission show on Jeff's live streams. 3-2 lead for Ashwaubenon, and we'll tell you how they got there. 29 seconds into the period, goal scored by Henry Laurent unassisted. And then at the 3:19 mark of the period, they got their first power play on an interference penalty from Nick Obernader. Kind of ran into someone instead of picking the offensive zone. Did not score on that power play. And then 12:19 into a shorthanded goal scored by number 8, Henry Laurent. Blocked the shot, got a breakaway, came in and ripped it low blocker on Lucas Zimmerman. And that was on the penalty taken by number 4, James Stedner, for elbowing at 11:01 into the period. And then Fondy, just after the power play was over, 50 seconds later on 13:57 into the period at the 3:03 mark, a goal scored by, on a backdoor pass to Nick Obernader, went short side, or Will Monthy, assisted by Dianovich and number 3, Eli Czar. Caleb, what do you think of that period overall?
Yeah, interesting period. I mean, Ashwaubenon came out and did what they were supposed to do. They came out, got a couple shots on goal, and popped a quick goal, and really took that 2-1 lead, and then all of a sudden it was just kind of a sloppier period from Fondy as well as Ashwaubenon. I mean, I'm not saying they played great that period as well, but Fond du Lac couldn't really get much going. Pintar has played well for Ashwaubenon here today, and they haven't been able to really beat them clean. They need to move the puck, and both of their goals have really been backdoor quick plays, making them move side to side, and then they're able to beat them high blocker on that second goal. So they're down here 2-3, and they're going to have to come out and get a couple more shots on goal and really tighten up defensively. I mean, 3 goals on 12 shots. It's going to be tough to win games when you're out shooting teams, but you're getting outscored. Going to have to tighten up that defensive zone and get some more shots on net here.
Shots finished 8-8. Saves in the period 7 for Pintar gave up the one short-handed or short side goal and finished 6 saves for Zimmerman. Gave up 2 to Henry Laurent. And yes, had a YouTube chatter ask if that was number 10 in white was Dianovich. That is Drake Dianovich, yes. But overall, as you said, I feel like it was a very sloppy period for both teams. It almost looked like they were feeling each other out in the middle of the second period, Caleb.
Yeah, and they couldn't really figure out what the pace of the game was going to be. Fond du Lac had a couple more hits in the first period, but then all of a sudden, there wasn't a ton of contact this next period. Yeah, we saw some scrappy plays in and around the net, but other than that, it hasn't been too physical here today.
Overall, I can't say this game has been an overall dominance by Fondy. In the first period, I thought it was, but this second period, Ashwaubenon had the puck in the offensive zone probably a total of 7 minutes more than they did in the first period, and obviously their goals didn't come from that. Their goals came from kind of rushes and a lucky bounce that puck came back out front to Laurent in front of the net, and he buried one in on a rebound. But overall, I think Fondy has had their chances, but they have not gotten guys in front of the eyes of Justin Pintar, and everything he's seen, he has stopped. It's a great shot by Will Mothy to pick up that short side corner, but overall, Pintar has been very, very good tonight.
I thought Pintar did a great job of controlling the pace of the game.
Yep.
He did not hit. He had a lot of loose rebounds in that first period, which left the puck active, which allowed Fond du Lac to continue to skate around to see if they could get themselves going and keep the puck active. Not in that period. Pintar had complete control of the puck, was able to see it come in, and he controlled the pace, getting whistle after whistle after whistle, not allowing Fond du Lac to get into a rhythm. There wasn't even, Justin, I don't think, and you can tell me if you thought so, but I don't think there was a straight 3 minutes or so where there was skating. There was not changes that were taking place on the bench because of a good job there by Pintar controlling the pace.
And just like Caleb said, we said when Fondy got their last power play, their first power play looked really good. They were able to get everything in the zone, get everything set up. With the penalty kill for Ashwaubenon, they did a great job of running a 1-3 neutral zone trap and keeping Fondy from being able to get inside the blue line and set things up. Just overall great. Whether if it was a adjustment from the coach, if it wasn't, but just good execution from a team-wise, at least from what I saw, Caleb.
Yeah, just executed better. Like you said, Fond du Lac, I would say, took that first period. They dominated. You could say that. The score may not have reflected that. It was tied 1-1, but still, Fondy took that period. And then this next period, it's more of a toss-up. I'm not sure who the winner was, really. Obviously, Ashwaubenon scores 2-1 that period, but I'm not going to say that they skated all over Fond du Lac, so.
No, I thought that period, comparatively to the first period, there was a lot more neutral zone play.
Yeah.
Everything kind of stayed in the middle of the ice. There wasn't as ton of zone play or end-to-end play, which doesn't really matter because the zone play in the first period, Fondy controlled the most of it, but it was still tied 1-1.
Right, definitely. So overall, it's just going to be who wants it more, really. That's going to be the name of the game, and who wants to come out on a Saturday. Do you want to lose at home? I would not want to, so you got to come out here and you got to punch Ashwaubenon kind of in the face a little bit and put a puck in the net.
And you want that momentum going into the Cowan Cup on Tuesday. And I know Jeff can probably talk about the Cowan Cup a little more than I can, or Caleb. I don't know as much about it. Obviously, I played for the Sturgeon Cup, not the Cowan Cup.
Well, yeah, that is coming up. Like you said, that'll be coming up on Tuesday. And Mike Cowan was instrumental in hockey in the Fond du Lac area to begin with. And then he took his talents, started over. He became a teacher in the Waupun School District, and then he just jumped in there and started coaching there. And that's when Waupun had just all of their major success over there. And then he jumped over, and then he came over and coached the Warbirds program, and he took the Warbirds program to a huge success level. In fact, I believe 4 times to state with the Warbirds, 2 times coming away with a state championship, once with a runner-up, and I think only 1 time did they go down there and get beat in the first round. So Mike Cowan is the man when it comes to hockey, and he's the one that has been instrumental to both programs. In fact, back here in Fond du Lac, he coached the Marion girls program, started that program here. So that's where the Cowan Cup comes from, is this two ties deeply to the Waupun community and to the Fond du Lac community. And you got to give a shout out to John Schubert for saying, let's start to create some trophies here. You had the Sturgeon Cup that was created and going, and you have the Coleman Cup here. And I think that makes it interesting.
The Cowan Cup was before us.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. He got that started, so you get the trophies, one trophy game going, and then you get another one going. And I really think that would be awesome if more Badgerland schools would have some of those types of things.
Well, I mean, like even back in the day, there you had a big rivalry between Neenah and Fox Cities.
Right.
And I mean, it was competitive rivalry back in the day, but
the paper cup, I don't know why they don't make that, or the toilet roll cup or something.
But newspaper cup.
Right, yeah, whatever it would happen to be. So officials are taking the ice here.
Yeah, we'll keep chatting. I mean, I overall the Badgerland, I mean, you have all these schools that relatively, like especially in the Neenah Appleton area, they all pull from each other in terms of hockey. Everything is pulled from each other in terms of hockey. You get Appleton, they get kids go to Neenah, they go to Fox Cities, or they go to or they just go to Appleton United. I mean, and then you get kids that are from Oshkosh and end up going to Oshkosh, maybe from Appleton, or go to one of the Oshkosh co-op schools. All these schools in the Badgerland are so close connected. I mean, even when back in the day when Beaver Dam was in there, and you had the Waupun Beaver Dam, and that was a huge game.
Well, and they've taken it into the summer. They have that 151 series, which is another trophy game where everybody plays for the 151 highway sign. So I think that those are things that makes it more exciting. J-Mo, are you going to stay on the portable? Yes? Okay, then come on over here and get Fond du Lac, okay?
Yeah, but back to it. I mean, we're hoping to broadcast the game on Tuesday. Again, it's here in Fond du Lac, so all you Fond du Lac fans will be on that one. It's Fond du Lac
we will be at that one.
So we'll be here. We'll be set up early, and we'll be ready to go because we're obviously we've covered a little bit of Fondy this year, but we started really with Waupun, so we're going to cover them as well.
Yeah, it's going to be that's going to be an interesting game here, a big game. Overall, Fondy did beat Appleton United. What was it, Tuesday?
2-1, but Coach Saracen in his interview talked about this is actually where he wants the team now. He likes to be down by one coming into the third period where he's going to be able to come out here and he is just going to go crazy with his players, and they're going to put more shots on net and see if they can sneak one past. They got that win over at Appleton with 6 seconds left on the clock.
Wow.
You're going to see a lot of this line right here, which generally you do see a lot of this line later in games anyways. And Spees will start the period off right with the draw back to Emilio Lopez, who fires it into the Ashwaubenon bench.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go with your experience and you got to go with your best players, especially when you're down. So if you have to run them every other shift, that's what you got to do.
Good shot from J-Mo on down there on the face-off. Spees will take it against Henry Laurent. Laurent tries to win it forward, and he does, but it's picked up right there by Djanovich and dumped back in. Murray has it. He'll bring it out of his own zone. Bumped from Spees. Dumped all the way back, Henry Laurent. Laurent gets it up, he'll get it back. Slows things down, stolen away by Blake Spees. Connor Vial gets to it at the red line. Vial cuts back into the middle of the ice. Chips it into the zone. Going for it right there is Justman. So we did get a clarification. 11 is Justman. Their coach told me that he was going to wear 24, so 24 must be Caleb Prunty. Czar tries to throw it into the middle of the ice off a skate, and it's fired all the way down for an icing with 16:08 to go.
This drives me crazy. And people hear me, sorry about Caleb talking over the top of you. Icing, every single time you hear me on hockey broadcast, there's a penalty for icing in youth level, correct? There is a penalty.
Up to Pee-wee, yeah.
Right? Yeah, up to Pee-wee, correct. So, but there's a penalty. At the high school level, 0. Juniors, it's got to stay out there on the ice. There's a consequence. This one, you just whip it down the ice. Now, I know they're playing by the rules, but I don't understand why that National Federation or why WIA does not change the rule for icing to make sure that there's a consequence.
Minnesota high school, because they're their own entity, they do have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of icings from Ashwaubenon. You know,
Why
they're short-handed. They got a couple players missing today, and they've been getting kind of outworked here today. So, yeah, there's no penalty. You might as well just keep icing the puck and rest your legs, really.
Pintar knocks it into his own corner. Obernader fires a shot, tipped in front. King couldn't cut it on. Craig will dump it back in deep. Seen a lot from Tyson Craig today, pinching in. Good couple blocks on the defensive side. Maddox King gets it stolen away by Ryan Leahy. He gets pounded by Peyton Umentum, stolen away by Tyson Craig. Couldn't get it up. Roenick has it. Throws it cross ice. Taken away by Svetlichny. He'll chip it around. Svetlichny will go and chase after Obernader. He'll chip it up to Maddox King. King gets it up to Peyton Umentum. Umentum throws it cross ice, knocked down by Roenick. Battle forward by Caden Umentum. He'll drop it. You see a lot of these guys, you didn't see them playing together early in the year, but they played together last year and they were dynamite together, Peyton and Caden Umentum. Parker Zebo. Bumped hard by Mason Murray. Stolen down there, rimmed all the way around. Couldn't get to it. Dumped back in by Eli Czar. Picked up by Roenick. He'll have it behind his own net. Chip it into the middle of the ice. And as Caleb said, we're going to see a lot of icing, and it's an icing.
Definitely. I mean, you can tell they're tired, so what are they going to do? They're going to ice the puck. They're going to take that whistle. They're going to get that line change. That's what they need. They're tired, so there's no penalty again for it. So
I'm surprised that I'm not also seeing here on the big ice, Justin, and you can talk about that. Why is Fond du Lac not spreading the puck and making them come and chase them? I mean, get that puck from board to board. That extra, I don't know, what is it, extra 10 feet total? I think it's 5 feet wider on each side, and plus I think it's an extra 10 feet longer.
But personally, Ashwaubenon is actually playing really well with the ability of the wider lines, the wider overall rink. Most teams come into this place and struggle with it if they don't play on it very often.
I'm talking about get them tired.
Yep.
Get them moving constantly. Don't let them get to that. Get yourselves spread out to the board. Stop the icing from taking place because they're going to rim it most of the time is going to be your icing. And you give your conversation to Zimmerman as well. Play the puck, get the thing, keep it in play.
yeah, don't give Ashwaubenon any more rest time.
Draws one too clean. It goes all the way back. Leonard chips it up. Dial will get to it first for the Jaguars. Hammered right there by Blake Spees.
I expected to see that too. I expected the physicality. If you're tired too, that takes a toll on you as well to hit your body getting hammered.
Tyson Craig behind his own net. Taken away by Justman. Spees knocks down Justman. Couldn't get to the puck. Mason Murray chips it off the wall. Into the middle of the ice. Tyson Craig will get to it and bring it behind his own net. He'll go up to Drake Dianovich on the right wing. Fires it all the way cross ice. Couldn't find Will Mothy. And this one will be an icing. So pretty sloppy to start here. We've been a lot of icings here to start the third period. Not a whole lot of chances going for either team.
Yeah, not many shots on either side. I don't think Ashwaubenon has any, do they?
No, I think one for Fond du Lac. Or two for Fondy. Draws one and rimmed all the way around to Caden Umentum. Umentum on the left wing. Chips it in, knocked down by Roenick. Roenick chips it off the glass, it gets out. It's a 2-on-1 if they kind of hurry. Leahy elects to dump it in. Good smart play. Rebound right there. Fired into the pads of Zimmerman. That's a really smart play by Ryan Leahy. Chips it in on net, and a rebound goes to Rhett Budzinski.
Yeah, kind of a bad rebound there by Zimmerman.
Umentum gets knocked down by, I believe that's Caleb Prunty. Loose puck, Svetlichny. He'll go cross ice to Rhett Budzinski. Budzinski fires it on net. Off the pads of Zimmerman, comes into the middle of the slot. Budzinski gets there first. Drops it down to Svetlichny. Svetlichny fires it along the wall. Net came off. Right there, a shot from Hunter Green, but Zimmerman knocked the net off with 12:38 to go.
Zimmerman's going to get tested here now. I mean, Ashwaubenon's gotten a couple shots on goal, and they've seen that Zimmerman's rebound control hasn't necessarily been there. So they're just getting shots on net and dumping anything they can on the net and getting rebounds right now.
See the shot from back there behind the net. Spees will take the draw, and he'll win it back cleanly into the corner to Tyson Craig, and he'll rim it all the way around to Will Mothy, and he'll just chip it out. Janovich will pick it up on the left wing. Goes around Mason Murray, cuts into the middle of the ice and loses it. And it's fired all the way down, and it elects for an icing with 12:23 to go.
So you got someone saying something in the...
Yeah, he said TNX. I don't know what that means.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, that is thanks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to guess.
THX is thanks. I don't know what TNX is.
Well, but I also wanted to talk about how important this game is when you listen to go back to the coach's interview, the reason why they're playing in Ashwaubenon or a Bayport is because not only are they good programs, but it is a sectional seeding team.
Okay, so they are in their section.
Along with Springs and Notre Dame, and do you want to be, and Appleton, you just have a 1-goal lead over Appleton, sure, or a goal win over them, but it's a win, right?
A win's a win in your section, yeah.
Right, but you lose to Ashwaubenon, boy, oh boy.
It's tough to argue your case then.
And you can't even really argue your case
Yeah.
anymore with the new computer ranking
Right.
system. Pintar covers.
So are those for hockey as well?
It's forever. They started with hockey, didn't they?
No, they
Nope.
didn't start with hockey. Actually, it started with wrestling.
Okay. But they did it with hockey last year, didn't they?
They did do
Yeah.
it with hockey
That's
last
what I
year.
thought.
That's how Springs was considered to be a 2 seed.
And draws one of their own end by Ashwaubenon. Will Moffey will get to it first, though.
Which I think we talked about that too, Justin. Again, we understand why they've gone to it to take away the arguments and all of the seeding meeting stuff. But for goodness sakes, you have a hockey program who decides to play hockey and let's get some people some playing time in there, and then you get punished in the ranking system, the computerized rankings, because you didn't beat the team 14-1. Instead, you got 7-1, and you got some playing time and some experience. So there's got to be a fix to that as well.
Right, you should always have at least some personal input.
Yeah, you got to have that human factor there. All right, Justin, sorry about that.
No, you're good. I agree. I think that's something we need to talk about right now. Right now, it's a lot of neutral zone play. There hasn't been a lot of in-zone play going on right now. So things need to pick up for Fondy if they want to try to put one in the back of the net. Obernader fires, tipped in front, into the chest of Pintar.
That's what you got to do. You got to get pucks to the net and try to get a stick on it and tip it and beat Pintar somehow, some way.
He's been very good tonight.
Wait, I know you said that Pintar's not a big goalie, but he has got to be over 6. Just looking at the crossbar, he's got to be over 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, yeah.
I'd say probably 6'3", yeah.
He's just because he's a skinnier guy, it kind of looks like he's
Right.
not that big. Yeah.
Right.
But that's the same as the
Yep.
Appleton goalie,
Yep.
too. And you just get that long, lanky body. You keep your elbows in tight, you don't get anything squirting through.
Obernader knocked down, no call. Justman picks it up. Rips it back to Mason Murray. Can't get to it right there as Rhett Budzinski picked off by Eli Czar. Battle in front, Maddox King gets knocked down. Peyton Umentum has it in the corner. Fires it cross ice, this time to Caden Umentum. Shot from the point, into the glove of Pintar.
Again, there's a guy in front for Fondy, just not able to get a stick on that really, or even cause enough of a screen to shoot around Pintar.
That is how they got it past to I cannot think of the name, Justin, of the Appleton goalie, but that's how they got that 6-second goal. It was just a wrist shot, but they had screens on both sides. He couldn't see it and snuck it past him.
Haven't seen a ton of this Cooper Sabo line tonight, but when they have been out there, they have been in the offensive zone the entire time. And we're going to get a penalty here. It's going to be a roughing call, and it's going to go on number 19, Mason Murray, with 10:03 to go in the game. And the final act power play will go back when they are 1 for 3 so far today. So in the third period, at the 6:57 mark, a 19 penalty on Mason Murray for roughing.
Coach talked about his special teams. He was hoping his special teams would be able to come through for him. They worked on it quite a bit.
And fired out right there by Cooper Vial. And you talked about that Fondy power play in that interview. Fondy's power play was a problem for them last year.
Correct, and he talked about that.
And it has been very good for them so far this year. And Dianovich will bring it up the left wing.
For the longest time, their power play last year was running around
like
8
12
to 12%. Yeah.
Dianovich swings all the way around, fires a shot off the crossbar. Good shot from Drake Dianovich. Screen, Pintar never saw that one with the big body of Tyson Craig in front of the net.
Yeah, I like that shot a lot. Obviously, there was an opening he was trying to hit upstairs and goes off the crossbar and out of play.
So 1:31 to go on the power play, 9:34 to go in the game. Fondy down by 1. Mothie to take the draw. Draws one back to Blake Spees. And good play by Cooper Vial to get it out, or Connor Vial to get it out. 1:20 to go on the power play. Spees brings it along the left wing side. He'll slow up. Looking back, looking cross ice, trying to find a man.
Both of you guys, tell me what they're running here on their power play. What are they trying to set up? It looks like an overload to me.
It kind of looks like a hybrid to me. Like they're trying to run an overload into an umbrella because they have run an umbrella in the past. Over skating it is Dianovich. I'd have to see him get a full setup here to see exactly, but right there it looked like an overload.
And on the penalty kill, what is Ashwaubenon trying to run?
They are running a 1-3 trap right now, which is a very effective neutral zone penalty kill. But otherwise, they are running your typical box until they move into the diamond. A good clear right there from Ronick with 35 seconds to go on the power play.
When you're talking about a diamond, what are you talking about, Justin?
One guy up top, two guys in the middle, and one guy in front of the net. And never tie up a man. That is a Cardinal sin. Jinx, they're trying to be punny right there with the Cardinals on the ice, but the Cardinal sin is tying guys up on the penalty kill. Eli Czar drops it down to Umentum. Fires on the shot, ripped all the way around.
Boy, he had him, you meant him over here on the backside.
He does, and I mean, it's hard to get that pass through, and 4 seconds, and that'll do it for the power play. Fondy will go 1 for 4 on the power play tonight. Maddox King brings it in the middle of the ice, into the chest of Pintar, loose. Chipped all the way around, still loose. Good battle from the Jaguars, fired all the way down, and they will elect to the icing. Watch out there, Mr. Linesman, and Svetlichny ripped one right at him.
Almost immediate, get the puck cleared out. And that was really the first I've seen of Pintar struggling to corral a puck there. Yeah. And that almost led to a goal for Fondy. If they would have been able to get a couple other chances there.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Caleb. The first period, he was having a hard time controlling it, and he's having a hard time. Maybe there's something about this end of the ice. Or is it the aggressiveness of the Cardinals?
And right now, it probably is the aggressiveness. That one chipped out of play. It's going to be coming back into the zone. We'll fire it over to the Jeff Cam. He's right on it. Spees will take the draw. He'll take it against number 15, Hunter Green for Ashwaubenon. Someone in there in that YouTube chat, the guy who said TNX, said his kid's playing. He's thankful that he can watch. No problem. That's the way you do this.
Oh,
Parents
cool.
who can't make the game.
Where are you watching from,
yeah.
And who are you cheering for? What team, I should say.
Chipped up, loose puck, Biao. Obernader giving chase. Brought back, Biao, short side, fires it wide. Rimmed all the way back in. Electing to just dump the puck and kind of let time tick is this Ashwaubenon team. 3-2, 7:14 to go. Cross-ice pass knocked down by Bex. He was the first goal scorer of the game. Chipped up to Leahy. Leahy on a 1-on-3. He'll fire it into the far side, or near side corner. Bumped right there, Will Mothy. Chipped back in by Ronick. Mothy will pick it up with his skate. Can't find it. Gets around the check of Braden Bex. Czar.
Too much individualism.
Yep. And Spees will get it. And dragging the line. Good play by Drake Dianovich with 6:40 to go. In front of the net. Covered up. Loose puck. All the way around. Mothy fires it on net. Into the pads. Still loose in front. Siebel chipped all the way around. Spees couldn't get it. Pinned right there by Svetlichny. Battle between Siebel, Spees, and Prunty. And Svetlichny taken out by Leahy. He chips up. Gets it up there to Budzinski. Budzinski gets it in. Siebel will take it away. Parker Siebel stolen away in the middle of the ice by Svetlichny. Dumped back in by Hunter Green. Budzinski can't get there. He'll take it away. Svetlichny still loose in front. Hunter Green gets to it. Looking for a man, chips to the point. Justman wobbling one-timer, chipped in front off the outside of the net. Pass a man open in front of the net. They kind of left number 15, Hunter Green, wide open. Maddox King goes cross ice to Parker Siebel off his stick. Ronick chips it up. Peyton Umentum has it with 5:40 to go. Battle in the corner ensues. Rimmed all the way around, Justman. Behind his net, Maddox King chips it out. Svetlichny still has it. He's been out there for a while for Ashwaubenon.
Yeah, I feel an icing is coming.
Yeah. And again, as Jeff said, there's no punishment. Let's see what this guy said, where he said watching from. He's a Jaguar fan.
Cool.
Awesome.
So chipped up, and it's a soft chip. Does it have the legs? It does. It's an icing.
Yeah, you got to be happy with the way your goalie Pintar's played today.
He's been great today.
He's done well.
5:11 to go. Right now he is 25 of 27. Having a great game overall for Pintar. And again, those first 2 games might have really inflated his stats, but he's been really, really good tonight against Fond du Lac.
Yeah, tough games. I mean, they started with Arrowhead and then had to go to Stevens Point.
Yeah,
so.
right. 2 of the top teams in Division 1.
Chipped in the middle of the ice. Connor Vial working on Tyson Craig. Inside-out move. Loses it. Good effort by Craig there to stick with him. He did get beat, but he just bumped him a little bit. Caused Vial to lose the puck, and Zimmerman will cover.
And I know Zimmerman kind of wants to slow the game down too. He wants to get all the touches that he can because he hasn't seen much today, and he has been kind of all over the place with his rebounds. But it almost might be better to try to keep action going, to not give Ashwaubenon a break.
Dumped back in by Prunty. Vial has it behind the net. Connor Vial, cross-ice pass, blocked right there by Will Mothy, will go all the way down. And not a bad thing if you're a Jaguar fan. It's going to kill some time, but nonetheless. Mothy gives chase. Good steal from Will Mothy. Too much right there from Mason Murray. Murray, the assistant captain, has it stolen away.
Stick handle, past the puck.
Cross-ice pass into the skates. Had Vial on the far side, hit the 2-time goal scorer, number 8, Laurent, and he'll get it in the middle of the ice. Couldn't hold on to it. Too hard of a pass to catch on your backhand. 4:15 to go. Yanovich wheels it up the left-hand side of the rink. Cuts into the middle of the ice. Fires a shot. Into the chest. Off the own rebound.
I like that. You know, you get the shot and you stay in front of the net and get your own rebound.
Ronick brings it up. Chips it in deep. This time it won't be an icing. Electing to get to the red line this time. But Zinski drops it back to Justman. Justman slows things down. Chips it up. But Zinski falls down. Maddox King takes it away. Chipped up in the air. King knocks it down with his hand. Pounded by Rhett Budzinski. Justman has it. Caden Umentum bumps him, but Justman spins away. Chipped up, knocked down with a hand. Budzinski has it. Chipped into the middle of the ice. Svetlichny, Ilya Svetlichny tries to get around the stick of Obernader, cannot. 3:20 to go, Obernader cuts inside out. Drops it back for Parker Zeebel. Parker Zeebel gets hit right there by Ronick. Leahy picks it up. Ryan Leahy, he and Justman. Jaguars get it out. Chipped out in the neutral zone, Svetlichny. It's a 1-on-2. He'll elect to slow things down. Loses the puck. Caden Umentum off the boards, and this one's going to go to Ronick. He'll chip it in. Smart play by Ronick.
Got to start talking about it right now. When do you take your timeout? When do you pull your goalie, get your extra attacker?
Well, things have really changed in hockey. Back in the day, it was 1:30. Now these guys are pulling them with 3 minutes left.
That's right. That's why I'm wondering, when do you do it here?
Definitely. I mean, with Fondy dominating kind of the time here.
The zone time, right?
The problem is Ashwaubenon's used to their icing, so they've gotten the full length of the ice figured out almost, I'd say.
And into the middle of the ice. Chipped out right there by Hunter Green with 2:20 to go. I'd say right now if they get it in deep and hold possession, Ryan Saracen's probably going to try to call for Zimmerman. He doesn't elect to yet. 2 minutes to go on the dot. Chipped out into the middle of the ice, fired back behind their own net.
Oh, it's just such an important game.
Prunty with a big hit right there on Emilio Lopez.
Big game, lot on the line, like you said, a sectional opponent at home. You cannot lose this game, Fondy.
24 is hurt going to the bench for Ashwaubenon.
That was Prunty. Him and Emilio Lopez collided very hard there. So 1:50 to go. I think we take our timeout here is my guess.
I was going to say, if not Fondy, almost Ashwaubenon, because those guys are gassed.
Why not?
Fondy is going to elect to take their timeout. With 1:50 to go, it's 3-2. I think we're going to stay here. I want to talk some strategy here. I mean, overall, I look at this like this. Coach Ryan Saracen's drawing up a play that Fondy always runs. Jeff, you're floating up.
Sorry about that. My apologies. There we go.
So what they do is they look to win the draw, clean back, and then they fire it back door. And they'll fire it back door to the defenseman who will crash. But right now most likely you'll see Zimmerman come out. my guess is Fondy actually did this against KMMO about around the same time. They didn't pull Schober right away. What they did is waited for them to win the draw to make sure that they could get him in. So my guess is they will just try to maybe win the drive. We'll find out in a second here. But again, Fondy likes to run that play, and they always have. They run it 5-on-5, so I don't see a difference in them trying to run it 6-on-5. We've seen
now
it
let's
twice
talk a little bit
already.
about Ashwaubenon. Do you take your timeout now back-to-back, give the extra time?
Back-to-back, I'd say no as well, only because, you know, if Fondy gets it and they have a minute of zone time, minute 10 zone time, then all of a sudden if there's going to be a shot on goal or a whistle, then you're going to need it with 30 seconds left. So yeah, I'd say best not to take it right now. You've had your little bit of a rest. Hopefully it's going to get you through. If it doesn't, you're going to have that timeout in your back pocket still.
The way I look at this right now, if you're Ashwaubenon, and we talked about this in the Waupun game, Jack.
Yeah.
If I'm the away team right now, I want to give Fondy 0 time to get their guns any more
rested. Yeah, you're right.
Because you've seen Speeds, you've seen Momentum, you've seen them all a ton in the third period. So if overall as a fan of either team, you don't, timeout-wise for Ashwaubenon is not a smart timeout for them to call, so that's why they didn't call them back-to-back.
I'm going to put my camera over here on Zimmerman so you can decide if you want to take a look at it or not.
Yep. So a good decision there. The draw was not won by Fondy, and they'll keep Zimmerman in the net. Connor Vial will get it out. Ryan Leahy has it. Leahy chips it on net. Loose puck. Off the chest of Zimmerman. He didn't handle that one well, Caleb.
No, he didn't. And I think that's why he chose to hold on to it. He might have got a little bit scared because, again, like you said, it was kind of a shaky rebound there.
And as Fond du Lac, you got to be pulling your hair out. Why do we have the puck down in our zone? How is that even possible?
Yeah, for sure. They give up it wasn't a good scoring chance, but a shot on goal.
Well, you can't pull Zimmerman now, so you got to stay with your regular attack, right? And if you're Ashwaubenon, you put all kinds of pressure on the puck. You get possession of it, and you eat time. Send it back in.
And right there, I mean, that Ian Justman, they're backing up to instead of attacking that puck. Zimmerman's going to come now, but Justman can't. He's got to attack there. Good keep by Tyson Craig along the blue line right there.
That's huge.
In the middle of the ice. Mothy fires on the ice. Not going to get by Pintar on that one. Chipped out. Ronick, and this one's not going to have the legs to get all the way down. That's exactly what you want if you're an Ashwaubenon Jaguar.
Smart dump, to be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
Spees tries to chip it in. He will. Picked up by Peyton Umentum. Umentum rims it all the way around to Eli Czar. 40 seconds and counting. Mothy has it in the right wing. Tries to get it through. Good stick from Connor Vial. One-timer fired by Djanovich into the legs of Ronick. Fired on net off the back adjustment.
I couldn't even see Pintar on that one.
No.
He didn't see it either.
Everybody and their mothers in front of him.
In the middle of the ice, chipped out. Djanovich fires it into his own man, Mothy. 15 seconds to go. Looking around. Chipped on front. Tipped wide. Craig tries to find a man. Craig chips it into the middle. Taken away by Ryan Leahy. He'll chip it out. Fire it for the empty net. It's going to be an icing. But right here, I like the timeout from Fond du Lac. But the problem, you know what? Ashwaubenon, they're going to call a timeout, and I think that is the worst decision you could possibly
I don't think they're
make.
going to.
He's putting his hands
up. Oh,
and
he
calling
is.
a
You
timeout.
are right.
That is a terrible decision.
Why would he take it?
Because you are giving Fondy a chance to, one, get
themselves reset.
fired,
and draw up a play.
And draw up a play.
Right.
I know that, I mean, at this point,
they're gassed. They want extra time, but
they want
still,
the extra
don't let
time,
Fondy draw up a play.
You can't give Coach Ryan Saracen a chance to draw up a play. And they know what they're going to run anyways. They run the same play. They run it a lot. But just not a smart overall decision to call a timeout right there.
Right. And now your Fondy top line, you got your best player. Your 6 best players are going to be on the ice rested now.
5.2 milliseconds is a lot of time in hockey with a face-off right down here.
Yeah.
Caleb, you know that for a fact. I remember your sophomore year, we were down, 3 goals, and we scored, Waupun scored, 4 goals in less than 42 seconds or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, you have enough time here to set up a quick play. It's got to be quick, but there's enough time on the clock where you can get a goal here. And again, it's going to be a 6-on-5 because Fond du Lac's going to pull their goalie.
Yeah.
And they're going to have they got a play drawn up here. You can see him. You can see him on the whiteboard. He's got it drawn up on the glass down there.
I wonder if I can pick up what it is maybe, or then you guys can tell us.
There you go, Justin.
That's their set play, trying to win it back to the defenseman and trying to fire it backdoor for a tip in. for whoever's slashing down. So they're going to look for, most likely, the draw is going to tentatively be one to the right point. Right point's going to be Nick Obernader. They're going to try to get someone to crash down here, whether it's these three guys that are on the back door.
Yep.
They're going to try to find him crashing back door. He's going to try to win it to Obernader and fire it back door. And, oh, they're going to kick someone here. They should.
Too fast, I think, for Ashwaubenon.
Yep. But they also should fix the clock.
Yeah, because it was at 5.2.
Saracen's asking for it.
Yep. It should be 5.2 seconds left on the clock.
Yes.
That is.
And you know who that is down there officiating.
And he's got it right away.
You know who this is?
No, I don't.
Jeff Fox is over there across the way.
Oh, in the stripes?
Yeah.
Or the armband?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he should know better than that. Speaking of Jeff Fox, Dylan Fox will be playing here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, he told me he wanted to know why I was out on the ice. And I told him I came out here to mount the camera on his helmet.
Yeah, the referee
A
cam.
ref cam. Wow, we'd be really innovative if we got a ref cam.
Definitely.
Things
Put a
would
little
be
extra pressure on them
high
too.
class with a ref cam. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think we're good with our portable as is.
They're having issues putting 5.2 on, so they put 6.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
they
that's 5.1.
Yeah, that's close
That's
enough.
close enough, yep. I don't think they're that
until the
0.1
horn goes off and it
And
doesn't
then
go
it
in
goes
the
in
back.
the net.
Yeah, that's
It's going to go in right at the
say-
horn.
All right, here we go.
Speeds to take the draw. He's going to look for Obernader, and we know how this is going to work. They're going to have an argument right here. Speeds is trying to figure something out.
He wants the 5.2.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
Can't blame him.
Quick draw, fired, blocked in front, and it's going to be chipped out. Fire from Craig, blocked in front, and that'll do it.
Wow.
Ashwaubenon with a big sectional upset right there, and a 3-2 win over the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
And you said it. Upset is right. I mean, yes, were their records the same coming in, 2-2? Yeah, it was. But if this was one that Fondy really wanted at home.
Can I remind a couple of announcers saying something about this should be an easy win for Appleton?
Maybe
Fond du
we'll
Lac?
cut to
Or
an
for
ad
Fond du
here.
Lac,
I
yeah.
never said that.
Yeah,
Not-
this should
nothing
really
we-
not be much of a contest.
Nothing we ever want to see is Will Moth. He
Oh, yeah.
took a shot
Let's
off
cut
the
to a
ankle.
let's cut to a
Yep, we'll be back
We'll
with the
cut to a
post-game show after
commercial.
this.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin.
Switch to postgame channel. And we're back here, and a final score of 3-2. Hopefully Will Mothy is okay. I saw him. He blocked a shot at the end there. Took a slap shot into his leg, so I hope he is all right.
Yeah, you guys have taken those
Yep.
before, so you know what that is like, especially when it catches an
It
area
don't feel
that's not
good.
padded.
It don't feel good, I can tell you that. If it hit him in the shin, I can tell you right now, even if it is padded, he'll have a lump on the front of his shin for the rest of his life. I got one there. Caleb, maybe not as much. He had those soft pillows on his legs. He had the nice stuff to block a shot with.
More the inside of the knee. Yeah.
So we're going to give you a recap overall of the game in terms of goals and saves, obviously, for the third period. Actually, they had 34 there, so I got to change my numbers there. So Pintar goes 14 of 14 in the third. 6 of 6 goes Zimmerman. Final score 3-2 at 2:38 into the game. Goal scored by number 14 of Ashwaubenon. That is Braden Becks with assist to Henry Laurent and Connor Viau. And then Fond du Lac at the 6:11 into the game scored with an assist on the power play, and a 5-on-3 power play was Obernader from number 20, Spees. Penalties for that period. Oh, did you bump something, Jeff?
No, I was letting the ladies get past. My
Okay.
apologies for blocking their way.
Penalties for the periods. Penalty served by number 5, Adam Alexander, at the 12:50 mark for too many men. And at the 11:08 mark, an interference penalty on number 17, Brody Ronick in the first period. In the second period, goal scored 29 seconds in off a crazy carom by Henry Laurent, his second point in the game, unassisted. Then a penalty taken by Fond du Lac, 3:19 into the period on Obernader. Kind of ran a pick play in the offensive zone and got an interference call. And then at 12:19, on a penalty taken by number 4, James Stender, for elbowing a shorthanded goal scored by number 8, Henry Laurent, his third point of the game. I mean, he's obviously our, first we're going to thank Lucky Levi Tube saying awesome live stream. But we're going to say Henry Laurent is the player of the game. Maybe Pintar, if anything, but Laurent had 3 points. He was great tonight. Pintar played fantastic. Fondy made it a 1-goal game at the 13:57 mark. Just after their power play had ended on a short side goal from Will Mott, the assist from Dianovich and Czar. And that was it for the scoring. We had one penalty in the third period. Was on number 19. I believe that was Mason Murray for roughing at the 6:57 mark. Final saves for Pintar. He was 32 of 34 and 14, 18. He is 15 of 18 goes Zimmerman in a 3-2 loss for the Cardinals in a much-needed win on a sectional matchup, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm sure if you're the Fond du Lac Cardinals, you wanted Schober to start here tonight. I'm not blaming that loss at all on Zimmerman, but I think that would have given them and their players a little bit more confidence here tonight, going with Schober, who's a familiar face. But, yeah, good experience for Zimmerman. I mean, he got in there. He's a senior. He's probably earned time. He's probably putting the work in practice, and he probably earned the start here tonight. Just a tough loss at home. Again, a home sectional opponent, and you lose 3-2 to Ashwaubenon.
Your defensemen have to help you if you know that you've got an inexperienced goalie in there, right? And part of the issue also, though, that Coach talked about is he's young on the backside. You got Tyson Craig, who has played varsity for 3 years, played for 4, but he's been one of the starters for 3 years. And then you got Lopez, this is only really his second year. I mean, he wasn't really he was a starter last year, not a starter. He rotated in. Yeah, but he's the third line defense last year because they had solid defense. But you have to give him some help. And I don't think, I cannot recall, so you have to remind me. I believe the first one was a rebound goal. The second one, I think, also was a rebound goal, if I remember correctly. And the third goal, I don't recall if that was an actual straight in. I think that one might have been as well. But I think that Zimmerman played well. But I'm going to stay with you. Pintar on the road, 32 for 34 on a big rink with a team that is also down 2 players. I think we got co-players of the game with him and Laurent, yeah.
So the first goal, as we were talking about, the first goal was that was kind of a turnover in zone, and it was a 2-on-1 in zone, and the pass went backdoor. And then the other one was a freaky bounce. I don't really know. The puck kind of banged around, and Laurent just banged it in. And then the other one, that one Zimmerman probably wants back. It was a knuckleball that Laurent threw shorthanded that ended up beating him.
That's right.
Because it was a knuckleball, he probably struggled with it a little bit. But Pintar, Caleb, you can talk about it as a goalie guy. I mean, he saw everything tonight. He took out his screens, his eyes away. He was looking in and around. I saw him looking underneath guys. He was very good tonight.
Yeah, no, he really was. And, his athleticism showed. He's a little bit, not a super tall goalie, but he's tall enough for the average goalie, and took away the bottom of the ice really well and was seeing things and getting whistles when he could to help his team out rest their legs up.
So I want to, again, let's, before we wrap things up here, and I know we're down to 6 viewers, and I apologize for that, but I want to thank all of our sponsors. Again, this does not happen if we don't have our sponsors. You've seen them throughout the game. You've seen all of their ads. I would ask that stop at these locations and let them know that you watch this game on Jeff's live stream, and let them know that their advertising dollars are making a difference so that they can continue to provide sponsorship for us. And I'm glad also, I know that we had a couple of bumps and bruises here at the end, but the players were able to get off of the ice. So again, I want to thank my God for the opportunity that nobody was seriously injured. This is hockey. It's a physical sport. You're expecting stuff to happen. But at least everybody was able to get off of off of the ice. We're pretty sure that Will Mothy just took a hard shot someplace where there wasn't enough padding. And I believe that the other gentleman from Ashwaubenon, I'm going to draw a blank on that one. You guys can jump in, but he had a hard collision on a check over in his zone, and it looked like he was in pain, maybe in the shoulder area. But I thought he came back out. I thought in the handshake line and everything was fine there. So again, thank God for the opportunity here for us to be able to broadcast this. I thank the Lord for the opportunity to have the sponsors that we have so that we can continue to bring these types of events to the fans, as well as creating memories for our kids. Final thoughts, gentlemen?
Yeah, just again, overall, a tough loss for Fond du Lac, and a great on-the-road win for Ashwaubenon. I'm not knocking anything aside from them, but you get outshot 34 to 18. You probably should not win the hockey game, but your goaltender kept you in it all night long.
Yep, definitely. I mean, it was a good game, kind of, back and forth, and it was a fun one. Coming up next, we're going to have the Fondy-Waupun game, so all the Fondy fans and even the Waupun fans will be there. And in Fond du Lac, we're excited to bring you the Cowan Cup.
My final thoughts is I got to give a huge thank you to JMO. JMO, thank you for joining us here today and being part of our broadcast, giving up your Saturday to do so. And I got to thank Justin again. Thank you for giving up your Saturday. I know that we all love hockey. And we're willing to do this, but it still takes time and effort, and time is money for you guys, so I appreciate that. And to my son Caleb for coming and actually getting in on a hockey broadcast. I would prefer to have the two guys who played hockey for now almost 20 years. It's got to be pretty close, coming up on 20 years, or 19 for sure, right? And I want to thank them for their expert knowledge. I thought they did a fantastic job of calling the game. I thought they really stayed rather neutral, which is very tough to do. And again, their invaluable insight to what they were seeing out there on the ice. Once again, you heard Caleb talk about it. We've got all kinds of broadcasts. Check us out on Jeff's live stream. If you've enjoyed what we've done, please subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber so you get notified whenever we're going to be live. And we really appreciate it. Take care. God bless. And we can't wait to see you at a rink or a court near us coming up next week. It's Jeff Sauer here for Jeff's live stream, signing off. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today.